I don't know. I'm not watching it. Is it done? That'd be great if it's done.
I mean, the match is over.
Maybe. Oh, no, they have Roman and the guy from.
Oh,
Yeah, they have that. So, hey, we are live just for a moment here. We just want to say hi, make sure our audio is working. Ewan in the chat talking about Glom Gold. I see that. Let us know if you hear us and we sound okay. And then we will go back to hiding, I suppose. Waiting. So how was Saturday night's main event? Awful?
Nope, not till 10.
Okay.
Nope.
Actually, do you have the stream up? I see you in the chat.
Yeah, I've got the stream up.
Why don't you pull it up real quick, see if we sound okay.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Scooch this over here. There we go. All right.
Don't change anything. It sounds all right.
All right. Sounds good to me. We will be back short in about 15 minutes, actually. So hang out. We'll be right with you.
You need to shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck up.
When I came to find, I got a figure for I'll show you some more. When I bring you 1, 2, 3, where the camel club, I know in the mud. You'll be yelling the mercy of me. Gravity is my business tonight. Well, you know I'm gonna divide. Cause I'm gonna bring you off the top rope tonight.
Yo, everybody. What's going on? This is the This Is Awful channel. This is Awful show. This is Awful live stream. And I know, you're probably still watching Saturday night's main event, but guess what? This hasn't seen the show. He is playing it safe for Max because they both need to watch it together. So with that being said, this is going to take off it.
You can spoil me, though.
I can spoil you on this thing right now. We are live at Madison Square Garden. Roman Reigns is in the ring with a bouncy ball player who won a championship some time ago with the New York Knicks.
At some point in his life, he won a championship.
Yes.
I assure you.
He's got a Bob Orton cast on his left arm. And hopefully we won't get, I do want to hear what Roman Reigns has got to say. And I'm sure you do too. I'm going to try to skirt the line here. Try to talk as much as I can over this man. Oh, this is going to be an ass-licking ceremony, huh? They're just going to lick each other's ass. I'm sorry for the vulgarity so early in the show, but anyway, how you doing, my man?
I am doing all right, I suppose. Luckily, we don't have any videos you have to watch today because I have no idea why you couldn't hear the intro. I hear it, and I'm plugged into the same source you are, so it only makes sense that you would hear it. So it sounds like it might be something on your end, but I have no idea. It's not a big deal. We don't have any videos you need to watch, so it's fine.
Great.
I'm doing all right. I mean, we're just... Oh, no, wait. Can you hear the music, though?
I cannot hear the music.
You can't hear the music either, but you can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I most certainly can.
Weird. I don't know. Well, I have no idea why.
I can't figure it out either. I wish I could. I mean,
it's very strange.
And this is the best streaming that I've had in a while.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what's going on.
I don't know, but
I'll tell you what's going on in the ring.
We're here. Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is again washing the armpits. I'll use that. Washing the armpits of this gentleman in the ring. Can anybody tell me in the chat what his name is? I really don't care.
Jalen Brunson? Isn't that his name?
Jalen Brunson. Okay, yeah. There you go.
I'm not even watching.
There you go. Jalen Brunson, the king of New York. Are they going to give him a mic?
Hey, while you're doing that, we can do some super chats. Sure. You want to do the super chats that we got?
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, we got a couple super chats here. Let me pull them up. I'll even replay them for posterity, I guess.
Yes, please do.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Nope, can't hear shit. Okay.
So that one was Ewan Cumia for $1.99. What is Darby's life expectancy? I say 5 years.
Ooh, good guess. I'm going to say he's going to live a nice, ripe old age. It's just that he won't remember any of it. That's what I think.
That is possible.
Yo.
Oh, hey, look.
Yo.
We've been invaded.
You guys hear me?
We do.
Yeah, certainly can.
Is the car too loud?
What did you say? Is the card too loud?
Yeah, I'm in the car right now.
I can turn it down. I can turn it down. I got it. I got it. You're good.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, because it's got an exhaust. It's got a little bit of exhaust in it, so it's a little bit loud. I wonder if it was gonna bother you guys.
No. We've been plagued with worse. I mean, goddamn, sometimes we sound like robots out here, and the chat doesn't tell us shit. They laugh their asses off.
Oh shit! All
I'm
right.
joking. Yeah, but if you don't know who this voice from the netherworld is, this is a gentleman by the name of Antimark of Pro Wrestling. He is one of the most controversial figures on Twitter as far as the IWC is concerned. I think he has some outrageous takes. A lot of them I agree with. Some of them I just think are just goddamn outlandish. But he's cool as hell. He curses a lot. So if you have children in the room, you might want to cover your ears. You know. But what we're going to do, Antimark, is that we're going to try to pay attention to what's going on the screen. I don't know about you, but I'm still watching Saturday night's main event. I see Roman Reigns in the ring with Jalen Brunson. He's got his own championship. Are you watching the show at all?
No, I can't do it, man. I mean, if you want me to be honest, man, I think this show is like a whole bunch of matches you could have gotten on TV. To be honest with you, it's Saturday night's main event used to have that feel, like a pay-per-view feel. Like, if we look at how it was built, Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake Roberts, Roddy Piper, Macho Man, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Hart Foundation, the British Bulldogs. I mean, like, people built this brand, and it's just like, I don't know, lately they've been treating it like a fucking joke. I'm sorry, but I don't see. I guess they did it in the past. I remember they did it with Rodman and Karl Malone, and I've seen other
Kevin Green and
like and other other athletes be involved in. But I don't give a fuck about Roman and Jalen Brunson, man. I just don't care. I don't. The whole thing to me is, it's just, it didn't draw me. Right now, if I'm being honest, the only two things that interest me about WWE is where's LA Knight going.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Obafemi and
hold on, Antimark. Gotcha. Hold on.
That was.
I wish I could hear the super chats. You may have to read them off.
Here. I mean, well, these are under $5, so they're not allowed.
Okay. You need to shut the fuck
just to make sure
up.
the sound gets in there. That was Andre Adams. No, for them, they can hear it. Okay. That was Andre Adams, and he did $1.99 to say not even 5 years. So there you go. Sorry to interrupt. That's what that happens here, sir. Curiously, Antimark, did you hear the interruption? Did you hear the shut the fuck up?
No, not really.
Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh, well, I got it, so that's all that matters. So, anyway, continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, Antimark. Whenever we get a super chat, we kind of shut up and just let the chat take over. But go ahead.
Oh, I my bad. I didn't notice. No, that's pretty much it. I mean, I just didn't get the, the desire to watch SNE, Saturday Night Main Event. Right now, I'm kind of like interested on LA Knight. Where is he going? Because it's actually fascinating. And Obafemi and Brock. Everything else, I'm sorry, but whenever Punk and Cody are facing somebody else, maybe I think it's a little bit like too late for me to care about where they are right now. I would love to see them facing somebody else. Like, where the fuck is Randy Orton? Like, injured. What happened to injured. Randy Orton?
He's injured. He has an injured back. So.
Oh my God, brother! Yeah. Like, what? Just terrible. Like, it's just one thing on top of the other, man. Like, that's one of the. To be honest with you, the last time I was really interested in WWE, it was when Randy smashed the fuck out of Cody with that chair a couple months ago. That's the last time I feel like they were they were really hot, and we were probably on the verge of getting Randy, and a heel Randy opens up a dynamic for a whole bunch of other people that were on the show as well. So I think that's missing right now when it comes to like SmackDown.
I understand.
He left the hole.
But here's the thing. One of the things that, because you had mentioned earlier, you had mentioned a lot of these old-time superstars. And yeah, they were superstars. But Antimark, they were like 20, 30 years ago. I think one of their biggest problems is that they've just gone corporate. They're just too big, kind of like to fail. They're resting on their laurels. And I think that they're like kind of what you said in last, you had done a video in which you said that it hasn't been edge of your seat in almost 30 years. You know, I kind of agree with that assessment.
I think they've had their moments in of course they've had their moments during that time between what Stone Cold did, but I remember it used to be like at a bigger volume. Like they were able to shock you more often than not. Like as I told you, the last time I really felt this place had some type of like aura about it was when Randy did that to Cody. It kind of like went, and as you can see, if you really look at it, Randy didn't really smash this motherfucker's head, but the way they did it, the way they set up the stairs, and the way he put Cody's head in there, you know, we all know he didn't hit Cody in the head with the chair. You know what I'm saying? He hit the damn steps, but the smash, the sound of it smashing, you know, and the chaos, all the people trying to hold them to not do it or whatever. The commentator team were doing their thing. The crowd was shocked, and it's not. I'm not saying you're supposed to fabricate moments like that all the time, but there's also you building tension in between till you get to those moments.
And you feel that's like, just not there.
It's missing, man. I look at Seth and Seth just talking about the Shield lore and Roman saying shit that basically any mark in the internet can make fun of Seth Rollins for getting injured. You're the tribal chief. I expect you to come up with some a little bit more creative. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something I could say. You know what I'm saying? I think Seth's knees are made out of fucking jelly and shit. They don't got that much in them anymore. But that's some shit I could say. I expect Roman to say something else. Cody and Punk, if you were going here, maybe you should have turned Cody heel 2 months ago. What's it?
Dude, I thought they were going to turn Cody tonight. I think they should have turned Cody tonight, especially after what I just saw Saturday night's main event walk away with. We had Roman Reigns and Jalen Brunson standing tall, of course, after Seth Rollins attacked him, or at least they got it going. But nothing changed in this pay-per-view for SummerSlam. I don't see anybody in or around the Minnesota area buying more tickets to see what's going to happen come SummerSlam. The problem is that they've only got 2 weeks to do it, and I think they should have pulled the trigger tonight on something other than Nick Aldis.
Pass the fucking potatoes!
At
Luigi Tron 51 super chatted $5. WWE, TKO have really leaned into making viral moments and aiming towards popular streamers. By the way, who's the Cuban pappy?
Give me 1 second. Because apparently my boy is persona non grata, Mr. Dis. But yeah, Antimark. I have a question. Last week, me and Dis were discussing a video that you had made about that particular sentiment that you had. Nothing was really on the edge of your seat. Now, in between your words, you put up some videos of bar fights of the APA and Mark Henry and China. You also showed a shot of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Brian Pillman when Austin invaded his home. Why did you use those? Why did you use those particular videos?
Those are things that stood out from the Attitude Era. I'm not saying that you have to replicate them, but it's things that they said, oh, this is outside the box. Let's do it. Some of them weren't great, but some of them I found the APA beating the shit out of some random guys on a bar. That's you don't have to sell me much on that, especially if you were into the characters at the time. Yeah. Nobody expected China and Mark Henry to make. I saw it myself about 2 years ago. I started when not about 2 years ago, about a year ago, when Netflix inherited all that vault shit and all those old episodes. I got into. I started at 98. I started at 98. Right by now, since there's a lot of stuff that's missing, I'm on 2004 right now. Like 2004, there aren't really that much like TV stuff. The Raw episodes aren't there, or the SmackDown. So I'm basically just watching the pay-per-views in order. Right now, I'm in 2004. By the way, 2004 absolutely fucking sucked. Holy shit! What a terrible year. What a terrible year. But anyway, we can talk about that later. But those clips were things they pulled out of they pulled that out of the bag, and certain things wound up being entertaining and memorable. Like I'll always remember. I know it's a fucking doll, but I'll always remember Brock throwing fucking Stone Cold. It was just fucking hilarious. If you didn't find that shit entertaining, I don't know what's wrong with you. That shit was hilarious. Those motherfuckers hated themselves at that time, and they were on the mid card. Remember that the whole Stone Cold Rock thing started in the mid card for the Intercontinental title. Little did you know that a year later they were gonna be headlining the main event scene by themselves. When's the last time you could actually say that you've seen that progress in current times? That two guys that were fighting for the mid-card titles a year later made the ascent. Because the one thing that's missing right now is, as much as you want to talk about Vince or whatever you want to say, he knew how to put when he concentrated on it. He knew how to push somebody.
Well, Vince,
because if not,
can I push back just a little bit here? Vince did good when he was backed into a corner. TKO and WWE aren't being backed in a corner right now. And when Vince was comfortable, he was terrible. Right? Like, we can both agree on that, right? Like, when he was comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad. And I think that my thing that because I personally, I am fine with WWE right now, but I also recognize that I am in a different situation, right? I have a kid. He's into it. I watch it with him. It gets him into something that I enjoy. It's more about that for me at this point. So I know that psychologically I just don't care about a lot of that stuff because I'm enjoying spending my time with my kid. That's why I didn't watch Saturday Night's main event tonight, is because I'm going to watch it tomorrow night with my kid. So I get that I am in a different position. And I try to stress that as much as I can when I'm on the show. But I will say that if that may be the thing that will solve the problem that a lot of people have with TKO is maybe they do need to be backed into a corner a little bit, right? Maybe they do need to crash. Maybe it needs to fail. And
maybe it's happening right now with AEW
making
770,000 people tune in. It may not be that AEW is good. It may be just people being once again turned off to the product that WWE has got right now.
You guys know who Mark Shapiro is?
Yes.
He's an executive, I believe.
I'm gonna go into this is actually something that's been sticking in my head for a while because I heard him say it himself. He out of his mouth, you could actually find the tape. Jim Cornette played it. FOMO, fear of missing out. TKO, Mark Shapiro, and I'm guessing all those guys, they already know they got a certain base that's got that fear of missing out. So they will cover for a lot. Of course, they will take more fans. Of course, they will take more money. But they're comfortable with making sure they make something. Whether they put a lot of creativity into it or not, they make sure they produce for them. And when people start letting go a little, because that's the thing. There's not much to miss, man. If you miss the show, a live show, you could just go and on Twitter and you'll get up to date in 5 minutes.
Right.
And maybe you didn't see the match, maybe you didn't see, but you could get an idea of everything that happened. And if it's something like really with some juice to it, like juicy, like when I would say when Brock came back from retirement and he put that F5 on Obafemi, they'll put that whole clip on their social media. So you don't really have to be like, oh, I missed this. Let me go and turn on Netflix and watch the whole thing. No, you could get the instant clip right there, and you're already up to date. So I mean, that's one thing that I do all the time now. I kind of like abandoned watching the shows a while ago. I'll depending on
but Antimark, wouldn't that mean that you yourself would be kind of like in that way of fear of missing out? You're going to check out some clips because you don't want to stray too far. You don't want to go 6 weeks without watching WWE television. You know what I mean? Like, you can afford to not watch it for a couple weeks and you'll be kept abreast. But like for me, for example, I haven't watched in ages. Like, I'm watching this Lyra Valkyria girl, and I'm like, I don't really know who she is. Somebody chat me up on who she is. And I understand that Bayley, like, apparently right before this match, like, Bayley was going through like a whole like psychotic phase for a few weeks. Like, I'm just finding this type of shit out. And it's just like, okay, so I don't have a fear of missing out, but I completely understand your point to where they have it. Yeah, it's a marketing strategy, you know, but I think it's a little counterintuitive if you're going to have that idea and mindset on like your Raw shows or your SmackDown shows, but at the same time, you know, amplify all of your good shit on clips on Twitter or on Instagram or whatever. Like, well,
they're coming off that too, though. That's the thing. WWE is in a situation right now where they're making money. No matter if Netflix isn't performing, they make money on YouTube. If YouTube isn't performing, they make money on social media. If social media isn't performing, they're making money on cable. They have that's why they spread their product.
So many streams.
Right. Netflix doesn't, like, when they do good on Netflix, that's fine for WWE, but they don't see any more money because they got good ratings on Netflix. They do see more money if they get a lot of clicks on a tweet, or if they get a lot of views on a YouTube video. That's when they see the money. So you know, it's a larger scope than what we're used to, and honestly, it's a larger scope than what wrestling is used to, and what most people, I mean, look at like AEW and stuff. They try, but they have no idea how to do that, you know. And it's just it's that TKO corporate machine that is going, if we can't make money here, we're going to make money here. We're going to make money on t-shirts. We're going to make money somehow. It's just going to happen, you know?
Well, their product is kind of suffering for it because they're not really, they're looking at a lot of metrics. But like, for example, tonight, I was just telling Antimark while you stepped away, like this show, Saturday night's main event, really accomplished nothing in the way of furthering a storyline, except for one, the Gunther. And when I say that, I know that there were plenty of other storylines being progressed, but nothing that makes you want to go, you know what, I got to buy a ticket to Minneapolis. Now I really got to see this thing on pay-per-view, or on a PLE. Or at least I want to invest a lot of time and effort watching this fucking thing. Yeah. Right now, it's just not for me.
I think a big problem with Saturday night's main event too is that that's a dead contract, right? Like I feel bad I agree with Antimark's sentiments about Saturday night's main event. I wish it was more special like it used to be. But when you're on Peacock and Peacock's like, well, we want all of the ratings on Peacock, so we're not even going to put you on NBC anymore because we want to make sure that people are subscribing to Peacock for this. What that does, though, is that makes WWE go, okay, so you're cutting out half of our viewers, then
right.
You're getting Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley. You're getting, they're making a house show for New York, basically, and throwing it on Peacock to write out a contract. And that is something that I don't like, personally.
This was in Madison Square Garden?
Yeah. That's why the Knicks were there.
Oh, my God. They should burn in hell. They should fucking burn in hell for that one.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but I didn't even know. I didn't even realize it, man. I saw the New York thing, but what the fuck? That card. I just put up a rant. On Twitter a while ago before I tuned in with you guys about it. It's just. But I didn't even realize they should burn in hell for that one. I'm sorry, but
now why should they burn in hell, Antimark?
No,
Mr. Bridge too far.
No.
The New York crowd the New York crowd's gonna be fine because they got the Knicks and that's all they wanted. That's what this was. That's the thing. I like I said.
Hold on, you're speaking out of turn, my man. You're really because you didn't watch the show. I'm here to tell you, it was like what
I said. It was a house show.
What do we do?
Huh? I said that. I said it was a house show. I already said that. I said
and that's the problem. That's the problem. It's a house show, and it's not special.
But are you going to do something that has big ramifications for one of your biggest shows of the year on Peacock? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like Peacock is such a non-entity at this point. And
Can I just thought about something. I'm actually feeling like crying just when I started thinking about this whole thing because it's something that bum rushed me, bro. How much shit are we gonna fucking lose to, like, how much shit do we have to denigrate? Let me put this in. They made an IC title and a US title for the women. Like, it's something that you can just copy. Let me tell you more. What are the world titles right now? A fake ass big gold with a WWE logo in the middle. That is a fake big gold. It's the same design. The WCW belt with a fake ass fucking WWE logo in the middle. The title that Cody has, they unified the fucking title 3 years ago, and they made another title, another world heavyweight title because Roman didn't want to. I'm telling you, WWE has been losing so much shit. You know how many times they've redone the IC title by now? It looks nothing like it used to be. It's been done so many times, bro. Like, they haven't kept nothing. Like, they're wiping out everything.
Under new
main event is one thing you could have actually kept untouched. Make it feel like how it used to be. They didn't do bad on the first couple of ones, but this is a massive collapse now. Like, it just, I couldn't recognize this card. You know, I'm sorry. I mean, the Loretto kid, I know who he is because I pay attention. I haven't seen many matches from him. I know he can work, but what the fuck is Trick Williams facing him for? This bitch came out of nowhere. Where the fuck did the Laredo Kid come from?
What? When did Trick Williams fight Laredo Kid? I missed that.
They had that on the card today.
No, they didn't.
Yes.
That was on awful. That was on the show.
I don't think I watched that.
That wasn't on the show tonight, my man. That was. I didn't.
And what was it?
It was Lyra Valkyria.
It had this.
Oh, you know what? Is it AAA tonight? Is he going to AAA and doing it? Is he?
No,
that match is up right now on the. It had the Saturday night main event logo. Maybe it was the pre-show.
Antimark, you better not be losing your mind. I'm checking this thing out right now.
My man, Laredo Kid and Trick Williams.
There was a pre-show. There was a pre-show on YouTube. Yes, the chat confirmed. Yeah, there was a pre-show on YouTube.
Okay.
So
there you go. All right.
I
was about to throw you right the fuck out of here.
Trick Williams is a bona fide fucking star. You know, he's basically young LA Knight, all the charisma. A young LA Knight with athletic, the same braggadocious shit, the same aura.
Right.
Like this motherfucker, you could have put Trick Williams, his character could have worked any fucking era that you can put him on. You put there Trick Williams in the 60s, he would have been a fucking superstar. He would have been he would have with that. If you put him, you give Trick Williams 10 minutes to talk.
I don't know about the 60s.
And he'll entertain.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a stretch.
He'll entertain you. I mean,
that's
but
true.
There's always been people who broke through. There's always people who broke through. True. He could have been one to break through.
Brazil. Could have been.
There you go.
Of course, yeah. So there's always, but do you know what I'm saying? Like any era you put him, I pictured him. Man, if he would have been able to rub shoulders with The Rock and Stone Cold in the Attitude Era, that would have been a perfect character for that era. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they had Booker T at that time, so they're good.
He's better than Booker T.
I love Booker, man. I
love Booker too, but I think Trick is something else.
Screaming to the heavens that he doesn't get the love he's supposed to. I mean, but Booker
there it is right there. I think
great, man.
I think Booker T is so well-rounded as a wrestler. You must have forgot about the Chris Benoit Best of 7 series.
No, dude. Trick Williams. Me saying Trick Williams is better than Booker T is not a slight on Booker T. Trick Williams is a once in a generational talent. Like he's another. He's rock level, dude. Booker T. Sure. Booker T. I'm not taking anything away from.
He was in a land of giants.
Yeah.
Booker T was in a land of a lot of charisma. So
right. And
he wasn't able to break out.
To be honest with you, the way I set up, the way I look at wrestling sometimes, like sometimes certain people get great chances, and some of them get a chance and they turn it into gold. DDP and Booker T are perfect examples of that shit. Of turning it when they gave Booker that little run and he was saying don't hate the player, hate the game. I swear to me he was in the levels of Rock and Stone Cold. All I had to do was just change the channel, and I felt the same type of superstardom coming from him. The thing is, it wasn't the same platform. WWE was, up there and had a lot of, but WCW was doing its thing, and to me, Booker T was one of those people that kind of gave you something fresh. When they finally gave him a chance as a solo wrestler, he knocked it out of the park, man. I loved him in WCW, and when I saw him
you like that GI Bro shit, huh?
He came in.
That was horrendous.
I stuck through to.
Oh yeah, because he's Booker fucking T. I mean,
he did. He made it work. Booker T made everything he was given work, no matter what. That guy was weaving gold in TNA. You know what I mean? Like he was doing the Lord's work out there back in the day, and he was not getting any credit for it. The Benoit stuff destroyed his career, by the way, because he
think so?
Well, I mean, he was so linked to Chris Benoit that he had to basically completely reinvent himself at that age, which is not easy to do, and he accomplished it. And went on to be King Booker and do all that stuff. But imagine if that hadn't happened, he could have stayed on that trajectory that he was on. We could be having a whole different conversation right now. He may have never left WWE in the first place. He might have been he might have been in the same category as a John Cena or a Randy Orton. When we talk about guys from that era, he could have been one of those guys. Absolutely. But unfortunately, he just, number one, he was in the wrong era. He was in a tougher era where he, had to work harder and get hurt.
Hell yeah.
And his body
he had to work 2 times as hard.
Right. And his body, and not to mention the fact that, he wasn't nearly given the opportunities that like Trick Williams and those guys are now. He had to fight and claw for everything back in the day, and he still got where he was. I have nothing. I love Booker T. He was one of the only reasons. Because, okay, so we were talking about this a little last week. While you guys, specifically you, Antimark, were like really into the Attitude Era, I was a WCW guy at that time. So the thing that actually got me to stay with WCW through the tough years were guys like Booker T and Scott Steiner and the few guys who actually were out there acting like they gave a shit. Canyon doesn't get enough credit as someone who really
WCW had a nice crop that came in, like, you had Nash, you had the Sting thing, but then here came Goldberg, here came Booker T, DDP started. I mean, DDP, I saw it myself. I had Peacock before they left, before all that stuff about a couple of years ago, and they had the Nitro Vault. And DDP was a constant, and sometimes he didn't get the biggest names, but it was a squash, kind of like a small match or whatever. But he would kind of make the match entertaining because they would give him like 6-7 minutes, and everybody was pretty much waiting for him to. He had a stretch where pretty much everybody was guessing how he was gonna pull off the Diamond Cutter. And he had a stretch where he was doing it in different ways, different kinds of reversals and all that stuff. And that's pretty much what got him over. It was something about watching people wanted to watch his match because of the unpredictability of using the Diamond Cutter, because it was kind of like the hottest move at the time because he could hit it out of nowhere. When he hit that Diamond Cutter on Kevin Nash, that was a humongous pop. Like, everybody was just tired of everybody seeing Joe, but he was the one motherfucker to like say no. I'd rather be my own man, and that's just beautiful storytelling. Because why wouldn't you get behind somebody that thinks that way? Instead of joining the same old group that's dominating, I'd rather dominate by myself. I'd rather stick by myself and believe in me instead of taking shortcuts.
It's the lone wolf story, But within that, it's a hero's journey as well.
Right.
Yeah, man. For SummerSlam, and that's the only reason why there needs to be like some major concern. At least, we all know, like I said, WWE is making money hand over fist. But as I said in a tweet not too long ago, listen, there's only one way you're going to be able to affect change. If you guys think the creative is horrid, just don't watch the product. Don't spend money on it.
Yep.
And it's actually happening. Like, come on now. SummerSlam was big shit back in the day. It's big shit now. But what is going on with the matches that are going to be taking place? Why aren't people responding? It's because WWE's got to get a clue creatively. They've got to make sure that they can pull next 2 weeks. We all know what that kind of needs to be. We all kind of know what that needs to fucking be. whether it be on USA Network, whether it be on Peacock, it's got to happen. And then only then will people stand up and be on the edge of their seat, because it'll be something that we haven't seen in the last 6-7 years. A heel turn worth of damn. See, we thought we had one a couple years back, or maybe it was that last year with John Cena, but they got cold feet.
Terrible.
Yeah, they got cold feet over the whole idea, and also because of scheduling conflicts and things like that. But yeah, that was a horrendous heel run, and it didn't really accomplish anything.
The thing is, behind that John Cena heel turn, there's this stigma that's always been around for years of turning. It's why Hulk was hesitant to become Hollywood. This whole thing about merch. Oh no, once we turn them heel, they're not gonna sell as much T-shirts. But you counteract that with actually becoming a good heel and drawing people for them to want to see you get your ass whooped. Because that's your when you switch roles, you gotta intensify it. If you can't be the lovey-dovey babyface anymore, what you gotta be? A heat magnet. Somebody that needs to be hated. Roman Reigns comes out here. Roman Reigns is a fucking heel. He's using his cousins to beat up people. They were beating the shit out of his cousin. There's no way you telling me that guy is a fucking babyface. And there's still people who cheer him while he's doing all that stuff, which is another department.
Yeah, you got to thank Kevin Nash. You got to thank Scott Hall for that type of shit.
The psychology of the fans is kind of fucked up. But Roman comes out here and wants to be the asshole, but at the same time he wants adoration from the people. You are insane. The adoration goes to the good guys, to the guys who do the good stuff, not people, not the guys who take shortcuts, not the guy who beats up his cousins. You beat the shit out of 3 of them already. You beat them into submission and to joining your fucking punk ass faction. I swear to God, bro, maybe I'm going too deep, but I tried to imagine that shit in real life. Imagine some fucking punk ass cousin coming into your life talking about you gotta acknowledge him and shit, and that your kids gotta acknowledge him and shit. I would kick my kids the fuck out of the house and the wife and shit, and I would tell her, you wanna acknowledge that motherfucker? You go ahead and live with that motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. I'm the man in my house. What the fuck are you talking about? My kids is gonna raise the fingers for me and shit. What the hell is you talking about?
But that's the beauty of the thing right there, bro, is that it's obviously got to be a dramatization. The only time you really want that sort of realization or that sort of realism is in the wrestling match, in the body of the match. Sure, you can have that, but it's got to be, if a storyline's at a 2, you got to punch it up to a 10. You got to do some sort of things that make things dramatic. But we're running short on time, my friend. I have a question for you.
Don't you find it funny just watching the Usos and the Usos being scared? But Roman said this. But Roman said that. I mean, it's just. I mean, how they're terrified. Like this bitch is this bitch Bin Laden or something? Is he's gonna fucking chop your head off? Like what? I'm dying to see what are the consequences gonna be. Because I've never seen him. He beats you up. Who cares? Who cares? But what else is he gonna do? Because there was one time that they were talking about that. I'm sorry, but that's just how deep is. There was one time on camera where they were talking about the school that that Roman helps the kids get into better schools, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? All these motherfuckers get paid. They have jobs in WWE and shit. They all get paid good. Can't they get their own fucking kids in good schools? What the fuck they need Roman for? What the fuck do they need Roman for that shit? It sounds stupid. Let me tell you.
Hold on.
How stupid this sounds. You know how stupid this sounds. Remember when the Bucks lost the VP positions and started doing matches for money? But what you talking about? You still wrestle. You lost the VP positions, but nobody said you lost your fucking salaries. You're still wrestling. You got contracts that you're wrestling. You're still making money. What the fuck are you doing matches that you need to earn money? Like, I swear to God, I don't understand. The wrestling business is I say what I say.
It's the wackiest fucking business on planet Earth.
Crazy,
and that's why we love this shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. See, I disagree with about 90% of it, but the way you present it is, I fucking crack the fuck up. It's just like, you know what? Man's got a point. Antimark, it was a pleasure. And I know, listen, did it kick in?
You had a question. Hold up, because you had
a
question.
Yeah. Where can the good folks find you on Twitter? I think that your videos are hilarious, just like you were hilarious tonight. You go on these tangents that fucking crack me the fuck up. Where can they find you?
Yeah. As the Antimark the Antimark of Pro Wrestling on Twitter. Yeah, but I mean, it's just my account is basically my blog, man. I need to get shit out that I think about these motherfuckers. I'm disrespectful as fuck, but I don't really I don't really hate these people or wish them any bad. I like to present it. I like to present it because I know people. I know there's people that scratch their heads when they about certain stuff. So I kind of like try to magnify that. Like when something leaves you with your head scratching, like a crash out after something leaves you with your head scratching and shit. That's pretty much what I try to do. But I really don't hate anybody.
Right.
And all that
you do
stuff,
it for the love of the game.
I gotta present it. I gotta present myself that way because it's just, I wish I could tell the whole story behind it, but I'll be revealing my secrets and stuff. But
yeah, don't do that.
Like,
don't be in the joke book.
I'm pretty much a reflection of people that I've met through my life and shit. So
sure, I think we all are, Antimark.
Certain reactions.
Yeah.
I kind of use certain reactions that I've seen in my life, and I'm kind of like imitating those people, I would say.
Right. You're dialing it up, kind of like professional wrestling.
And then I just talk shit about professional wrestling using that kind of those mannerisms and all that shit I say. But I really don't have Tourette's. I can really go and say, I can really say a sentence without cursing and stuff. I can't have, normal conversations and stuff. I'm not a complete, I don't hate anybody. I know a lot of people out there hate me, man, on that Twitter, but welcome to my page if you want to come through and shit. You're going to be pissed. I'm going to piss you off. I am pissed when I say all that shit.
I see.
So
you pissed off half of our chat. I love it.
Oh my God.
But anyway, sir, listen, it was a pleasure having you on, and we'll talk, my man.
All right, take it easy, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, indeed. You have a great night.
All right, I'll be good, man.
Yes, indeed. Holy shit.
Okay, so you can everyone can come back now. Everyone come back. All kids can come back in the room.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Listen,
Hey, did you check to see if the video that has the screen from OBS on it? Check to see if you have that muted. Like put your cursor over it.
Okay, gotcha.
And see if that's muted.
Minimize you. I don't see anything like that.
If you put your cursor. Okay, there you go. That's why you couldn't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
So, it wasn't me. Boom. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
So
awesome. Can we go through your super chats again, please?
Yes, we can.
That's awesome. I would love that.
Well, I mean, we only had one that would have been red, so I will just do the one that was red again, so we can hear that. And here we go.
But I wanted to, and I had to fight inch for inch to get this, and I'm not about to lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
I thank you very much.
At Luigi Tron 51 super chatted $5. WWE, TKO have really leaned into making viral moments and aiming towards popular streamers. By the way, who's the Cuban pappy?
I love it. Yeah, Luigi Tron. That was Antimark of Pro Wrestling. You should check out his videos on Twitter because
I could have done nothing. There's nothing I could have said to add. I had like 2 lines, and then I was just like, okay, I can't. I'll just be interrupting them the whole time, so I'm just gonna put my mic down and let you guys go.
Yeah,
I didn't want to, Okay, so do we want to get into the main event? Do we want to? Oh, you know what? First, why don't we look at that Meltzer thing?
Yeah, really. I don't know if you know.
Okay,
yeah,
real quick. I'm gonna switch scenes, and when I do this, I might end up, we might go away for a second. So that's why I said, hang on. Nope, we didn't. I had it set up. Man, I am on the ball tonight. Okay, sorry. So yeah, let's take a look at this Meltzer. So set this up. Set it up.
Sure. He was seen at a CMLL event.
Now, for context, Dave Meltzer, CMLL has been Dave Meltzer's baby for at least
as long as CMLL has existed.
Exactly. Well, no, but
the oldest wrestling company in the world with the oldest mark.
Every time someone goes, well, AEW is obviously your favorite promotion, he goes, actually, CMLL, So he loves CMLL. He has been the champion of CMLL. So let's take a look at he attended a show apparently.
Periodismo especializado en lucha libre a nivel mundial. Recibamos en esta arena México con un fuerte aplauso al editor del Wrestling Observer Newsletter, Dave Meltzer. Bienvenido a la Arena México.
Why does he put up the finger like check, please?
Yay! Woo,
no one cared.
Dave, I mean, and CML, that's not like 1,000 people. They fill arenas big time with CMLL. So there were at least 10,000 people there probably, and nothing. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. So,
was that this past week or was that?
I don't know. You sent me that. You sent me that. I don't know when it was. So
I just snatched it out of the air then.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really pay too much attention. I saw his ugly mug. I heard the reaction. I really didn't get into full contents. That's why my setup was all simple. Like, yeah, he was seen at a show in Mexico. CMLL apparently.
All right. Well, one thing that
I was told.
One thing we do have though, and the intro came back up. Let me turn that off there.
Alrighty.
Sorry. There we go. One thing we do have, however, is we have to finish off this iceberg. It's time. Awful. Don't you think so?
I think so. Why not?
I think so.
Let's see what we got.
Did you prepare like we discussed?
Okay, so I earlier today. First off, let me apologize. I thought we were going to go somewhere with Antimark. He's very uncontrollable. Yeah, you can't harness him.
You can't. Yeah, that I knew that from the second you said he was coming on. I was like, okay, he's gonna do what.
Yeah, he kind of got warmed up a little late in the end, didn't he?
Yeah, I did. Picked up steam. Right?
But anyway, yeah, my bad, chat. I'm sorry that you had to. Some of you had to endure.
Keyboard Cat was playing him out, and he just
right.
But
there you go. Get the hook. But anyway, he's awesome. He's all he's a shy guy. Anyway, yeah, I did not take a look at these.
Okay, you didn't.
A lot of them, yeah. But I'd love to know. Like, see now, look. I'm lying. What was it? The Children of. Now I gotta go somewhere else with this.
Music got very loud all of a sudden. Let me fix that here.
Children of Suama. I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so we're gonna go.
We're at the bottom.
Yeah, these are the last bottom two, and we're just gonna go through. So the first one is Lucharizo. Okay, this was Lucharizo was a hybrid wrestling style that combined lucha libre and with Furioso from wrestling, from Japan. And if you've seen Ultimo Dragon or Jushin Thunder Liger, those guys, that's the type that they have, where you can't really tell if they're a luchador or a Japanese wrestler. That's what that is. So the theory is that it's a plot to destroy American wrestling culture. So it sounds very surface level, but there's like brainwashing involved.
Okay.
So
all right.
It's that Lucha. I have to say Lucharizo. How do you say this?
Keep going.
Lucharizo. Okay. Lucharizo. It's designed as a psychological weapon to addict American fans to cheap dopamine thrills, so that they would lose patience for classic American storytelling, headlocks, and slow building drama. Ultimo Dragon in the Cruiserweight division from WCW brought it in to get, and the whole idea was that Eric Bischoff wanted to go away from that style and go into a more higher, faster paced television style with quick TV matches and that kind of thing. So he was using he was using that style to brainwash the people. And modern promotions like
to doing what?
to where they would accept shorter matches, they would accept faster. They didn't need because up until that point, you have to realize American wrestling was very slow paced. It was rest holds and big moves and that kind of stuff. And WCW was really the first national brand. WWF tried to do some of it with a lightweight division and some of the women and stuff, but it was never something they really pushed. And Bischoff knew, okay, we are making a primetime television product. We need this to move. We need it to go fast. People complain about short matches. We need a way to get them to not complain about short matches. The way we do that is by giving them a whole lot. And the whole idea was that they were reprogramming American fans. And it led to the ultimate collapse with AEW. Today's American wrestlers grew up idolizing that style, and they've completely abandoned the old style, which it means that it worked. American wrestling culture has been destroyed by this hybrid Lucharizo style. So
right,
that is what that one is. Arm drags restore vitality. I mean, that's kind of silly, I guess.
God damn it.
Can you guess what that one is?
That was one. What, it has something to do with like certain nerves being pinched, or some sort of acupunctural type of embrace that you put on the wrist and all of a sudden you get a boner? Like, what is this?
No, it's that I don't know, dude. This one, like I said, this one it's more of a shit post than anything.
I know you gotta not.
It has to do with video games, and you want to skip over all the shit posty ones. Okay,
all the bullshitty ones. I want the ones that we can sink our teeth in.
Okay, how about Ultimate Dragon? So, do you remember that meme? WCW for like Ultimo Dragon's first few appearances called him the Ultimate Dragon.
Okay.
But Ultimo does not mean ultimate. Ultimo means last. So
right. They
didn't realize that he was called. They thought it was Ultimate Dragon when it was actually Ultimo Dragon. and it's the Mandela effect. So do you know about the Mandela effect?
Sure. At one point, it was the Berenstain Bears, and the other point that might have been the Berenstein Bears,
right?
And so on and so forth.
So this is that it wasn't.
I know the surface level example,
and so this is that we are that the ultimate dragon thing was actually us getting a peek into the Mandela effect timeline that got opened up from CERN. You heard about that too, right? You know about how
yes
the CERN. Okay, yeah. So if people don't understand the Mandela effect, there's actually quite a few wrestling ones where the idea is that when there was a mistake in the past, that like Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bears, where everyone remembers it one way but it actually happened another, that's actually peaks into an alternate timeline where that was the way it was. So I love the Mandela effect, and I love the fact that this is on there. Wrestling causes violence. It's a joke. Daphne screams reverse. This was actually a creepypasta where they had a whole thing written out where if you played her things backwards, you got whatever. It wasn't real. I'm starting to hear weird back. Do you hear that? Let me do something.
Yes, it's a torrential downpour.
Okay. Is that better?
Outside.
That stopped, I think. Oh, it's outside. It's you. Okay, it's you. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought it was me. Gotcha. Okay.
Does
it
then sound hideous or what?
It's loud, man. So
my mic picks up everything apparently.
So we are our next one on the list was you're gonna like this one. Jewish Austin Aries.
Why would I like this one?
Because it's funny. It's very funny.
All right. So give me the so I'm to assume that Austin Aries is hiding his Jewishness.
Okay,
is that the assumption?
It's actually kind of reverse. It's that I guess it is kind of that he's hiding it. It's so his name's not really Aries. They were using the Aries as a sign that he was Jewish, and they're saying that his name. So the conspiracy theory is that his name actually is Austin Aries, not what he says in real life, and it's because he wants to. He says that his name is different because he wants to hide it. But the main thing is that there's a global government psyop operation that he's leading about mainstream meat consumption. Did you know about that?
Say that again.
There's
he's trying to get
global government psychological operation, or a psyop, as you know it, where it's about mainstream meat consumption. He is a vegan. And he believes that his veganism gives him a higher vibrational frequency than other wrestlers. This is not a conspiracy. He said this. That's why he no-sold Johnny Impact Championship winning move at Bound for Glory, is because he was operating on a higher cosmic plane than even the script itself.
God, you can really try to turn your assholeness into something real moral and high and mighty, can't you?
Well, then in 2020, he started
called that girl a cunt because my higher vibrational frequency.
In 2020, he started going on COVID rants. He believed that he uncovered a global matrix. Involving microchips and 5G and the new world, and he said that
I just pictured Austin Aries as Neo.
WWE and AEW are both complicit in a new world order plot to use Wi-Fi networks and 5G towers to control the minds of the audience. And the reason that this fits in is because the joke at the time was, well, we all know that Austin Aries is Jewish, so he would know. That's why the title is called Austin Aries is Jewish. And I thought that the reason I thought you would like it is because of the microchip stuff. Also, there's a theory that he.
Now, wait a second. Hold on.
Go ahead.
What's Austin Aries? Damn, it is really coming down out here. What's Austin Aries' real last name?
It's something. Oh man, I have to look it up. It's something very normal.
As do I.
Yeah, I can do it real quick. unless the chat has it already, but I doubt they do. It is Austin Aries. Real name is Daniel Healy Soulward Jr.
Who? What in the oil magnate is that?
So, but
Christ, say that name again.
Daniel Healy Soulworld Jr. Soulwold? SOLWOLD. Yeah. No, SOLWOLD. So Soulwold, right? Soulwold? Soulwold, yeah.
Soulwold.
Yeah. And then there's also a side thing to this where people think that he's actually a clone of Loki. But that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
So
what the hell?
You were into the children of Suwama, and at first I thought that this was just like going after Suwama. So Suwama was a Japanese wrestler, and at first I thought it was just like, oh, they're just making fun of his fans. But they actually have a theory that his dojo is human livestock. That he's not just an old school talent, but a high-ranking enforcer for a shadow faction within All Japan Pro Wrestling. The theory alleges that Suwama operates a secret, completely off-the-grid training compound hidden deep in the forest of Yamanashi. According to the myth, the compound doesn't train normal athletic recruits. Instead, it breeds and raises orphans and abducted children, referred to as the children of Suwama, who are treated as corporate human livestock. They are stripped of their names, given numbers, and eventually forced to wrestle.
On what channel?
All Japan Pro Wrestling. You can see it. Yeah. There's also
Children of Suwama.
It goes into bone density conditioning. That he purposely breaks their bones so that they can heal back together in the way that he would prefer them to heal back together.
What's he trying to create? Supervillains or something? What is this? These okay. I can't bite on these because I'm like, first off, I don't know too much about, okay. I know who Eric Bischoff is. What is Angar TV? He's booking it.
Okay. Angar TV was a company that came out. It was an early internet wrestling thing in like the 2010s. Actually, it was like mid 2010s, I guess. But it was an Indian company. What they did was that it was like a backyard wrestling company in India, but they would put their videos on YouTube, and then they would take like audio from WWE and use that as their audio. So like they would time their wrestling out to work with JR's commentary and that kind of stuff. The theory is that Eric Bischoff designed a corporate strategy to build a phantom wrestling empire completely hidden from Western corporate media oversight, using the exploding digital market of South Asia as the testing ground. He basically flies to Mumbai under corporate aliases and scouts these guys and gets them, and then he uses sonic audio triggers to control them. I love that these seem real. Like, these seem real. These seem like things people believe. I've read enough conspiracy theories to believe that people believe this. What do you think?
I'm looking at the Angar TV. I'm looking at I'm just perusing over, and I'm like, yeah, there's maybe about 2 or 3 that I'm just like, I can get by. ECW never went out of business. I mean, see, what's the story behind that? ECW never went out of business.
I'll get to it, but I do want to. I mean, do you want me to skip all the way down, because we have some good stuff between there? Like the
give me the best stuff,
dude. I did so much research.
There are no
okay.
There are no bad people in wrestling.
Like that one's not a big deal. The fans really wanted Sheamus is the idea. So it's that the whole thing that, you know how Vince said that he had Sheamus beat Daniel Bryan because the fans really wanted Sheamus, even though they were cheering for Daniel Bryan. They really did want Sheamus.
Oh
right?
my God.
And that's real.
Okay.
He says that. That's a real thing, right? The theory is that he's right. And that the reason that he believed that was because that was what he was hearing through his television, or I mean, in the stadiums when he was watching it live. But that the feed from WWE going to satellites was interrupted by the heart. You know how there was like that weird yes movement online where people were going crazy and doing all kinds of shit. That there were operatives within that movement who would interrupt the feed and change it so Daniel Bryan was getting good reactions. And that over time, the reason he actually started getting good reactions is because people at home thought that's just what they were supposed to do. So they started cheering for him. But in reality, Vince was right. Sheamus was the one who should have won. And the stories are wrong. There was even a leak by Dave Meltzer about this that it's just that he was wrong. He was the one who reported the idea, or he said that Vince did it because he loves Sheamus, and then it was proved Vince came out, or not come out, but word came out that Vince said no, he actually thought that the fans wanted Sheamus. Dean Malenko going after the Radicals, that's that he killed them. You know that, right?
Eddie?
All of them.
Eddie Chris.
Well, he didn't kill Perry Saturn. He tried to kill Perry Saturn, but he ended up just
he didn't get Shane Douglas either.
Shane Douglas wasn't one of the Radicals. Radicals was WWE.
Actually. Yeah, I guess he was
so
I think it was thought about.
He was supposed to
about being a part.
Yeah, but he knew that Dean Malenko was gonna kill them, so he decided not to. So yeah.
Now, of course, every theory has got some sort of grain or some sort of instance of some sort of reality or truth.
Right.
Is Dean Malenko like what was he in his former life? Was he a Mossad agent? Like, did he kill people in the CIA? Like,
do you remember in WWE he had a James Bond gimmick?
All right.
So it's just
that
he had. They didn't tie. I tied that. I didn't tie that in there. But
okay.
But yeah, they also say that when he went to work for AEW at one point was trying to get Perry Saturn to make an appearance, and the theory states that the reason that AEW was pushing so hard to get Perry Saturn an appearance and bring him back into wrestling was because Dean Malenko had to finish the job.
Oh my God.
So Dean Malenko is responsible for all of that. It says Neoplatonic, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be neoplastic. That's what I was able to find, where basically she's not real, and WWE completely, it was a living tissue experiment that WWE did, because they realized, because women didn't last as long in wrestling as men, so they used neoplastics to reinvent her to make her last longer, and that's also why she became a better wrestler.
Wasn't she a fitness trainer? Like, she was already kicking ass as far as like health wise,
right? But she was bad at first. She was bad, and then they wanted
bad as a wrestler,
right? But they wanted her to last forever. That was the point, and that eventually she broke, and that's why she left. It's because the reason she left is because the neoplastics started like fighting her. They turned on her basically. And that's why she had to go. That's why, and they haven't done it since. They have a new thing they're doing, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Blading 2 minutes into the match, that's interesting because the thought is that the blading is actually, WWE found that CTE is more common in people who have high blood pressure. So when you see someone blade early in a match, it is because they want them to be able to continue taking headshots, and they have to release blood out of their system in order to lower their blood pressure so that they can continue taking headshots.
What is happening?
The Alexa Bliss school of thought, that goes back to the other Trish Stratus thing. She's basically version 2.0. Although there is something about harvesting her brain, but that's a little in cloning. Oh, you know what? I do want to talk about the Moxley Matrix, which goes into the blading. It argues that Moxley has trapped the wrestling industry into an alternate dimension where human skin is as thin as wet tissue paper, and that Moxley doesn't even use a razor blade. His whole body is simply mutated to the point where looking at a steel chair or hearing the bell ring instantly triggers an automatic Pavlovian defense mechanism that opens his forehead. And that's why that's why he's never had, that's why he doesn't have a problem with concussions. Okay. That's why he's got
a problem with drinking though.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But he was able to come back really quickly from concussions. And the reason is because he never has low blood pressure because he's changed what human skin tissue is like. Tess still dead. That's just kind of a tasteless joke. People were there is a theory. So there's a meme where people ask if Tess is still dead. Apparently it's on 4chan. And there was probably a joke, but they called it a conspiracy theory that when people asked that question, it was actually like tying them to reality. They're people who shift from dimension to dimension, and they were checking to see which dimension they were in by asking if Tess was still dead. Oh my God. I told you, man.
Where's the source? Where is the source of this?
These are all 4chan, image board, Reddit,
that's
stuff
right.
like
You
that.
did tell me
Yeah.
4chan. Okay.
I went deep. I'm sure you know about the NWO PSYOP. That's not hard, right? The NWO is the actual NWO. They were using it to popularize the phrase so that when they come into the public,
I can believe that it would be accepted. It would be accepted
more, right? People were doing the hand signals. They had them all doing the NWO stuff so that when the NWO does come around for real, people will just be like, "Oh, it's a cool wrestling thing." It's not.
Yeah,
nobody's
predictive programming,
right? Exactly.
That's what they call it.
So,
this is a good. That's a good one. It makes sense.
It does make sense
because it has a common tie-in.
The snow cone paradox. So, there's a story that Vince McMahon. This is actually this was from a shoot interview that Vince McMahon saw somebody eating a snow cone backstage and didn't know what it was. He had never seen a snow cone in his life. He stopped dead in his tracks in absolute bewilderment and demanded to know what it was. And when the guy goes, it's shaved ice with flavored syrup, his mind was blown. He had never experienced a snow cone. He had no concept of it until he saw somebody eating one backstage.
So what's the paradox? Did it change his view of? I don't know.
Okay,
professional wrestling.
It's just that Vince did not forget what snow cone was. He successfully deleted them from existence in his timeline.
I just had a snow cone last week. That's so crazy.
So I have not.
Vince is dead in my realm, apparently.
Forever. Well, that goes into Vince's mom being a lich, which we talked about on Toonie Talk a few days ago. There are no bad people in wrestling. That is all about like mind control, and it's that once wrestlers do something bad, if they find out they do something bad, they actually wipe that from their minds. And that's why we've gone so long now without wrestlers really doing anything bad, really like how it used to be, where like they get arrested for drugs or whatever. For a while now, we've had it where wrestlers don't act out, and it's that they don't not act out anymore. They still do, but WWE covers it up by paying everyone off and then wiping the wrestler's mind so that they have no memory of the bad deed, so that they couldn't possibly. That happened when TKO started. NXT Cambodia is. Do you remember when Triple H?
I'm interested. Go on.
Remember when Triple H came out and talked about how they were gonna do like global NXTs all over the place?
Sure.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there was one in Southeast Asia, right? So message boards looked at it and kind of said it's around Cambodia, and that's why it's called NXT Cambodia. But there's no evidence that they actually wanted to do one there. When paperwork came out later, nothing was mentioned in Southeast Asia. Like when they talked about it in the future, they never mentioned it again. And the thought is that they weren't supposed to tell us that they were going to have an NXT Cambodia. It was successfully deployed. It happened. It's an off-the-grid military-grade development sector. There's a cement ring. It's deep in the Cambodian jungle. They built a subterranean performance center with, like I said, the concrete ring.
WWE did that.
WWE, yes. They
gave them a concrete ring.
They recruited local street fighters and orphans to test an extreme experimental training curriculum, just to see, how it if they could use it to train people in the PC. They were seeing how far they can go, doing human experiments to see how far, but then there's
beating
also
people up in parking lots.
So there's a rumor that there was a satellite feed that leaked in the hours of a Tuesday morning in 2021. I had to copy and paste this one. A localized satellite glitch caused WWE Network's feed to briefly flicker. Users on a deep web forum archives claimed they intercepted a 45-minute live broadcast labeled NXT Cambodia. There was a dimly lit silent arena with no crowding, no commentators. It featured masked, heavily mutated hyper heavyweights performing logic-defining high-risk maneuvers onto a concrete ring. The narrative states that when a performer suffered an internal decapitation or limb snapping, the match didn't stop. A team of silent corporate doctors wearing hazmat gear would walk into the ring, administer a localized neurological block to the athlete's neck, and force them back to their feet.
Jesus Christ.
According to the theory, WWE's digital security task force spent millions to completely wipe any hard drive or user who recorded the broadcast, retroactively labeled NXT Cambodia. And that it is now
the old plausible deniability claim.
Right.
Like everyone who has ever seen this video has been shot. Okay, they're no longer here. And not only that, we burned their homes, killed their families, and deleted the video. So, nah.
I love the NXT Cambodia one, by the way. I love that people, even if it's just creepypasta and no one in the world believes it, I love that people are that creative to go that far with it. I hope Beard's still around because we got Bix's bathroom coming up. He's gonna like that one. Japanese guys sold their soul to the devil. I mean, that's obviously we all know that Japanese wrestling is a blood pact ritual, and it's all honoring the devil. I don't need to go into that. You know that. I know that. The chat knows that. Antimark knows that.
Oh, we just all know it. It was taught to us in grade school.
It's just Illuminati programming. It's we don't really need to get into it. How the moves are hypnotic and that there's an occult dojo that feeds them athletes. It's the blood forged spine. We don't need to talk about that.
We don't.
I mean,
and why not?
Wrestle. Well, we all know that wrestlers enter into a literal binding contract with a localized subterranean entity referred to as the devil of the ring in exchange for global wrestling reverence. They inject the wrestler's nervous system with a spectral kinetic armor. We all know that. What are you talking about? Right? I mean, come on.
Jesus Christ.
You didn't know that? Okay.
Listen, I can go so far as to say that they may be doing like these fucking blood rituals like with brotherhood and all that shit. But this is beyond the pale. I swear to God, this came from a 4chan thread that was just like, come up with the wackiest shit and let's put it out there.
It's very possible, but someone somewhere believes that. And you've been on
That's right.
BitChute. You know that's possible, that someone somewhere believes that. Now, the fun with Ahmed one is actually interesting because I think it... Okay, so the theory is that you saw mass transit, right? We all know about the mass transit incident.
Yes.
There's a theory that there is a much worse one that New Jack did in the early 90s when he was wrestling in the South a lot. That there was a kid who wanted to get into wrestling, and his dad was a racist, so New Jack thought it'd be fun to kind of bring him in the back and initiate
him up a little bit, poke him up,
and so the theory is that they taped it and that he filmed it like an actual wrestling match, but he did it as if it was real, but it was a New Jack wrestling match as if it was real. So, the kid ended up bleeding to death, and Ahmed, before he bled to death, New Jack would hold his head up to the camera and he'd go, "Are we having fun, Ahmed? Are we having fun, Ahmed?" And Ahmed goes, "I'm having fun." And then New Jack would do something again. And that he made this tape.
We don't have video of this, do we?
Well, that's the thing. So there is the rumor is that this was an underground thing that was passed around between tape collectors that they didn't talk about for a long time. And eventually WWE got a hold of it when they bought ECW, that it was somehow involved with that. And they destroyed the original copy, that there are other copies out there, but that no one, it's just lost media at this point. But there are people that claim to have seen it. There are people who say that it happened. There's nothing's leaked online. There's been no proof. There's been no screenshots. But it is a rumor. So I thought that one was interesting. Actually, I always find I'm always interested in because that stuff happens, right? I mean,
sure. Where evidence is destroyed of a nasty or gruesome thing. Yeah.
And really disgusting videos are passed around between really bad people and for years and years, and that stuff in the 90s, that was a thing, man. You could get catalogs of videos that were just people dying,
faces of death.
Yeah. They released that in theaters, I mean, that was in theaters. Yeah. So it was a thing. So the idea, shock value, at that time, people were doing that stuff. So I don't think that one is completely insane.
Dude, I saw the Hayabusa neck break when he tried to perform that moonsault, and it come on now, it don't get more gruesome than that, unless you have probably footage of the Owen Hart tragedy.
Yeah,
and that motherfucker's floating around somewhere. It's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not destroyed forever.
Oh no, it's bad. I mean, they have it. WWE has said they have it. They specifically didn't destroy it because, they may need it someday. I don't know. The men Sonny wouldn't fuck is that Vince McMahon would only push men that Sonny would fuck. If Sonny wouldn't have sex with them, then that means that they weren't worthy of a push. So that it was all the big names at the time were being decided actually by Sonny.
I dig that. I can rock with that.
Another one. That's one
rock with that.
I don't.
Why did we take 40 minutes to get there? That's beautiful. I like that one because that one makes sense. It's logical. It's also highly plausible. I can see because what's the common saying in professional wrestling? You want to build wrestlers that men envy and women want to fuck.
Right.
And so when you got Sonny in there and you got Sable, she's looking a little long in the tooth at that time. You got a hot new prospect in Sable, or excuse me, Sonny. And I fuck him. Well, push him. Razor Ramon.
Extreme Warfare Revenge 5.0. That gets a little too deep into nerdy stuff, so I'm not gonna go into it. The Pro Wrestling Noah. That the reason it's called Noah is because they're actually planning for a great flood, but not a literal great flood, but like a metaphor. The idea is that they got all of the good wrestlers and put them in one company that will weather the impending apocalypse, whatever that may be. It may be, I guess it could be a great flood, but that they have them saved, that all of the people live in like a bunker, and that they're being kept healthy and prominent, you know, in good shape, so that when the apocalypse happens, they will have wrestling continue into whatever the new world is after that. So I guess I said it's not literally a great flood, but I guess it could literally be a great flood. I don't know, but that is the theory about the Great Flood. ECW never went out of business. So okay, this one is that when
it's Vince, still sitting on trademark.
It's that when Vince bought. Now, some of it, I'm not going to get into the really silly stuff because it gets silly, but there is a base that I think, I'm not saying you'll rock with. I'm not saying you'll be like, yeah, totally. But I'm saying like you get it. The theory is that there is an ECW still. That it was basically given. Vince told Paul Heyman that basically he'll pay him to do whatever he wants. Now, remember, this was a few years ago, so it might not be now. This was before Paul Heyman really had his resurgence, you know. But that Vince basically paid Paul Heyman to do whatever he wants, but he couldn't. But it was like underground, and only WWE could control who saw it. And but it was because Paul Heyman wants he's driven by being an artist. He believes in the art of professional wrestling. So he wants to create, even if it doesn't get seen by a lot of people. And that's why basically all of the wrestlers that just kind of disappeared once the consolidation happened in the early 2000s with WCW, ECW, and WWE, they all got shipped off to Paul Heyman, who continued to use them for years and years, because Vince would never show it on TV, but he was given unlimited creative freedom to do whatever he wanted, and Vince would fund it. And the only reason he did it was to make sure that Paul Heyman didn't run off and start another wrestling company and beat him.
I hate the meat of that, but I can understand the ends. I mean, he's tried to do that before. That's been well documented. So,
yeah. I mean,
not a far-fetched thing, but this whole idea of like Paul Heyman secretly filming like these ECW.
Oh no, it gets there's some people in the theory, like, because, you know, a theory usually starts off with like a base where you're like, okay, and then people kind of take it and run with it. And there's people that say like, if like the arena that they wrestle in is actually underground where the ECW arena is, and that if you dig down deep enough, or I mean, you know, if you go down deep enough, you'll get to this underground layer where Paul Heyman lives and all these wrestlers. So it gets real dumb. But
Jesus Christ,
the neck injuries are good for you is obvious. I think that, I mean, it's that
makes you taller apparently.
Well, yeah, it's that wrestling encourages neck injuries because it actually makes their neck stronger when they come back. And the theory is that it makes the people stronger than you think they are. And that's why guys like Edge will get neck injuries, go away, and then come back and actually look better than they did before their neck injury. It's that
sounds like some real gym bro shit right there, or some militant bro, or some Asian pro wrestler bro.
Yeah, you know, it does get a little creepypasta-y, so I'm not going to get into that stuff. But I do like the Bix's back. So you know David Bixen's fan?
Yeah, but see, I still struggle to think that that's really him. The picture that they present to me is so grotesque, so abnormal. I question if it's even real. Like this person right here in the hospital gown and the big thick Coke glasses and the I mean, it looks like a garbage pail kid. The pictures that I've seen, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is that truly and honestly and really David Bixen's band?
Well, I mean, the inside to outside containment breach theory claims that his bathroom is not a physical room inside of a normal apartment, but a highly classified bioorganic containment hazard matrix. According to Deep Web narrative, his relentless 24/7 internet screen time researching wrestling history and drafting Twitter callouts caused him to completely abandon the physical laws of human sanitation. It alleges that the plumbing inside of his bathroom did not flow into a city sewer system. Instead, the sheer concentrated mass of biological human waste, energy, drink cans, and discarded wrestling newsletters accumulated until it triggered a molecular inversion.
See, that's where they go too far.
I know.
You know what I mean? What happened? Or what happened to the codes inspector showing up first before this? You know what I mean? Like, what happened to the court order that said you had to come in and clean up your shit in 28 days? Like, before this whole like HARP system comes into play. That's what loses me. I'm like, oh yeah, he shits in the bed, he does this, he does that. Okay.
Okay. So the Terry Funk is God one is just Marks being Marks, but there is one more on there, and it's the Benoit Murders, I'll say Korn parody. And this is interesting because, okay, I looked some stuff up on this and I got a little bit of information. What I did
you have to put a magnet to your laptop afterwards?
What I did, I do not encourage anyone to ever look this up, okay? Because if you like, I had to go pretty deep, and once I finally found it, here's how bad it was. So what I do is I take posts and I take stuff like that and I paste it into an AI, and I have them kind of organize it. So they help me organize my thoughts, so I have it all in a way that I can present it. And I put that into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said no. Like, I put this information into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was like, nah. Nah, I'm good, man. And so I'm like, okay, well, Grok is unhinged. Right? So I'll go.
So what's the theory?
So, well, let me tell you what Grok said, because like I said, Grok is pretty unhinged, and Grok said, no, hard pass, not digging into that one. So like Grok, ChatGPT, and Gemini all said no to me when I did this. So I can't get too deep into it. I will let you paint a picture though, okay? This is real. Not that there was one. The theory, it's real that there is a theory about this. This is not,
okay.
And it is there is someone who claimed that Hustler, because Nancy Benoit once did a photo shoot for Hustler, or they got that was, I think in reality, I think they bought those photos from someone, but for the theory's sake, they said that they had more footage of her, basically. And the theory is that they were using that footage and altering it to produce a parody of the Weeknd. And that it never happened. They weren't able to go. They didn't go through with it. But that they were in the planning stages of, and it wasn't Hustler though. What was that company? What was the company that Rob Black worked for? The XPW guy. The really crazy company. The adult film company. You know what I'm talking about?
All right. I think you know, but you're trying to go.
I don't know. I really don't know. I really can't remember what it was called.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never even heard of the man.
Do you think you know? I know him from XPW and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't remember. I think but it involves him, and it's that he was going to Hustler trying to get the Nancy Benoit footage so he could produce it. Because he was kind of known for that kind of stuff. Not that specifically. That would have been the furthest he ever went. But he was known for like going as far as you can in the adult industry without going to jail. That was his whole thing. No, it's not that one, guys. I thank you for your suggestions, but that's not the one it is. If you look up XPW, you'll get the company's name. He owned XPW, and Jasmine St. Clair was involved. He was married to Jasmine St. Clair for a while, but it's So, but it's that this was the one thing that they decided, no, we can't do. It was too tasteless even for the most tasteless adult company in the world to do, but that it was being planned at one point. And that's as far as I can go without getting in trouble on YouTube. But I am curious to hear if you think that's possible at all. Awful.
Yeah, it's absolutely possible. I mean, God, it's the porn industry.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing more. I'm sure there's tons of things sitting on the cutting room floor. I think porn has a lot to do with snuff. You know what I mean? Like things happen. Who knows what goes on? The porn industry is its own entity of, we already know it's filth and degeneracy, but it's engineered. You know what I mean? Like it's propagated by someone and something. And if they're doing that, like if they're doing it with goddamn, they have philias based around these fucking things, like zoophilia,
yeah,
and all the other things. So, Chris Benoit, what's that? You know what I mean?
I have a
the whole
question.
murders thing. Yeah, sure.
Did you ever watch the China video? Either one of them?
No. I've heard about them, but it's just like
I had to.
Okay, what do you mean you had to? What were you?
I lost a bet.
Orange,
no,
your eyebrows were.
I lost a bet on my old podcast that I did, and I had to record my thoughts on both of China's videos. And I'll just say that she has a clit that's the size of some men's penises. All right. I was traumatized afterwards, but yes, I ended up. Extreme Video. Thank you, chat, for the name. Extreme Video was Rob Black's company. So there you have it. It is closed out now, and we are flipping over here. Awful. We got we're about an hour and 45 minutes into the show. Why don't I let you watch some fun stuff real quick? I've got to, because the boy came home and then he ran up to the bed, so I got to make sure he's actually in bed. So I'll let you do that for a few minutes, and then when we come back, we will. Do you want to just watch the rest of Tag Team?
Hell yeah, we'll watch the rest of Tag Team. Now, see, look, I got to run and get my black too because it just stopped raining.
Oh, you do? That's fine. Go ahead. Hey,
Yep.
You know what?
Yeah.
Guys, enjoy these commercials here for a little bit, and we'll be right back with you.
I'll be back in about 35, 40 seconds.
There to help. Hulkamania's gonna run wild. And no one can stop this five-man tag team. All right, gentlemen, Casella. He didn't save my life. I saved his life. Rough, tough, non-stop action. End of the line, Smith. With the A-Team and Hulk Hogan. Oh, I love it. Similarly, Tuesday on 10.
ね、いつもの赤城のスーパーソフトがない。誰だ食べたの。思わず手が出る赤城のスーパーソフト。
It's here, the 1986 World Wrestling Federation's calendar. 12 most spectacular photographs of your favorite WWF wrestling stars. All of these great action shots are suitable for framing. Get yours now for only $11.70, which includes postage and handling. To call, use our free...
In the commercial vehicle arena, times are tough. But Toyota's not lying down. Just when you need them most, Toyota's bringing back terrific deals. The deals that flattened the competition before are back and more powerful than ever. Toyota's already on top, and we've got the deals to keep us there. But terrific deals must end June 28th. So for the deal of the year, see your terrific Toyota dealer now. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
There are two ways to get color pictures of wrestlers like the Von Erichs. Pick up your free poster in Sunday's Times Herald.
The old Von Erichs.
ESPN Slams and Jams special. The LA Thunderbirds get the drop on the Bombers in a...
Oh, there was nothing like roller derby back in the day.
Both teams' colors will become black and...
I don't remember it looking so goddamn old, though. I must have watched later versions of roller derby because it looked more slick than what they just showed there.
In a six-man free-for-all. Tuesday night Slams and Jams starting at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
Monday, the heavyweights of wrestling are back on Sky as Mr. T declares war.
Hey, they're playing the Saturday night's main event music.
Anytime a man step in the ring with me, I got to take him out. No holds barred action in great moments of wrestling. Monday at 9 on Sky. The biggest.
Yeah, Admiral Norwell, I don't believe it either. He lost the bet, huh? Wink, 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 wink.
Across America, 3 incredible main events. World champion Hulk Hogan against King Kong Bundy in a steel cage. Roddy Piper in boxing gloves against Mr. T. Plus the wildest battle royal of all time, starring the
Whipping him like a dog.
Big John Studd and
King Kong Bundy and Hulk Hogan.
WrestleMania 2, Monday, April 7th, Montreal Forum. Tickets now on sale at the Forum and all Ticketron outlets.
World champion Hulk Hogan climbs into a steel cage to defend his title against King Kong Bundy. The Intercontinental Champion Randy Savage gives George the Animal Steele a shot at the title. The World Tag Team Champions Valentine and Beefcake go to war against the British Bulldogs. Mr. T plans to box the ears off Roddy Piper. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat isn't afraid of Hercules Hernandez. Andre the Giant and Big John Studd are joined by 6 of America's top pro footballers in a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff takes on the magnificent Baracco.
This type of wrestling I don't miss. It's the bigger than life, like, we don't give a fuck what you may think about professional wrestling. We are going to make this shit the biggest shit of all time. I'm going to be the biggest stars. Even when you line me up against somebody like a professional wrestlers, dude, we don't really need to go into the, I know it's cool for, anyway, sorry.
You're cool, man. I'm into it.
I'm done.
I'm done. I'm enjoying myself over it.
I'm sorry. I just don't want people to think that I'm like some old fogey or whatever. I love the new shit. However, like I was watching Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria tonight, and I was just like, see, great match. Bro, like, I thought we got a super chat.
That timing was perfect. Here, let me shut this down. So, you bring up something that's kind of interesting because I was thinking about stuff like this quite a bit, and I get it, right? I understand that mindset. I understand the idea that's like, because it really feels, and especially since I really think that people aren't thinking, if people don't realize right now, but we're in like WWE needs to make it apparent that we are in a transitional phase. They need to make it apparent that Trick and Oba and these guys are they're not next. They're next, but they're like very close to being next. We need to get there. And people were more forgiving of the crap that you got in like 94 and 95 because it was like, well, they just lost Hogan. Obviously, they're going to have growing pains, whatever. But like, it's hard to give them that leeway right now because they are doing so. It's just a weird time because it's like I said, when I was talking to Antimark, it's almost like they need to do worse. They need to start doing worse so that they can do better. And I don't know if they're going to be like, I'm fine with the product, but I get what you're saying. And they obviously are losing business. So, there needs to be something here. And I just don't know if we have the answer for it here on Awful. I mean, I think Awful does. I think Awful's pretty close, if anyone.
It's just very simple. Think of your favorite movies, whatever it may be. It's a goddamn movie. There's actors involved. Even when you were a kid. I mean, goddamn, they still had Entertainment Tonight and, PM Magazine and all these other, shows that pulled back the curtain on certain things. But here was the beauty. These directors, these producers, these executives were so good at the time. They were able to, by I don't know, maybe the 15-minute mark, they had you in, they had you hooked. Exposition, character development. By the time the half hour rolled around, you were invested in the movie. You know, one actor that you may have liked bled into the character. You know, Tom Cruise became blah. Right. You know, Tom Hanks became Forrest Gump, and all the rest. That can still happen in professional wrestling. Why it's not happening? It's because, goddamn, everybody wants to try to make $1. You can still make a goddamn $1. You can make more dollars.
No,
if
I don't
you're
think
doing it right way.
See, that's where I think the WWE, to its credit, was able to at least not go as far as a lot of people thought they would, right? Like, say what you want about WWE, but every wrestling indie company for the past 15 years has been what AEW is doing now. And the fact that WWE isn't doing that, right? And actually seems to be moving into a more hard-nosed direction when you look at their up-and-coming stars. When you look at Trick Williams, Obafemi, Jacob Fatu, Braun Breaker. These aren't the big, colorful, over-the-top characters that you had before. There's a little bit of that, but for the most part, they're just kicking ass, right?
Yeah, they're resembling a realism of society.
Right.
That's cool. No problem there. None whatsoever. It's just that maybe, just maybe, the creative in that company for now, because, you know, again, you give them a lot of goodwill, you give them a lot of, you know, grace, because they've done such a great job over the years. But here's the thing, like I said, SummerSlam, and I don't really want to delve into this too deeply. I'd love to get into tag team, but just ultimately, we're not looking for old style wrestling. We're looking for the impact, and you know, you can still make this shit great by just developing proper storylines and
hang on. Keep going. You're fine.
Sure. You should just not fucking around with, you know, any way the wind blows. That's kind of like what AEW is doing. Like, the AEW fan will pretend to you that they're moving in a different direction. They're presenting something as new. They're really not. Anybody over 30 can realize, like, this is a rehash of, just like you said, it's an amalgamation of all the indie wrestling that you've ever seen.
Right. That's all it is.
And the problem is that it's just put under more lights and in bigger arenas. Now, they're not selling out, of course, because people are not buying what AEW's selling. It may look good on paper. Sure, they got 773,000 people, I believe. I think it was probably a little bit more, a little bit less, whatever. But that was their highest rating in a couple years. Okay, great. Now what? Now you got to convert that to a money-making operation. They've yet to do that. Right. We can talk about their shit going up to 800, 900, 1 million possibly. Well, what's that mean if it's going to be no profit for the end of the year? And you know, it can happen. They can still do it, but I don't hold out any hope.
I don't think that they're gaining new people, right? I think that the people that are coming back are people who want to see Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. I think that there is a buzz around that, especially around AEW's base. I think that's they want to see that match, and finally giving him that match. I said it on Tuesday. It's going to give them a boost, a short-term boost, but once that match is over, you have to follow it up with something. The fact that MJF is sitting out of the main event after carrying that company on his back for 8 months and now has to not be in the main event of the biggest show of the year is ridiculous. But unfortunately, if you want to bring back your base, I get it, right? You have to. It's like the base. This has been the match that you've been teasing for years. You are here now, and you got to have something to coming after and keep them there. And I just don't think AEW has never shown that they have the thing that can keep people, just make people stick around after, you know. And I think a big problem too, when I was talking about like the next generation of wrestlers in WWE and why I think that the next generation is going to be a even better generation than this one was because most of the guys in this new class don't have that indie bullshit stigma that a lot of the the pool that WWE was fishing from for years and years were these indie wrestlers who did AEW type stuff, right? That's the way, that's what they were taught. That's what they had to do. And now these guys, Oba, Trick, Carmelo, really any of these guys that are coming up right now, they might, at most, they had like a year or two in the indies, but they were built from the ground up by WWE to be what they, and if you want to see what WWE wants, look at Braun Breaker.
Right.
That is that is a WWE creation from start to finish. We have that. And that's what WWE wants. So I do think that we are getting into a time here where we're going to, and I also think WWE looks out in the crowd and says, hey, you know what? Like Max is 13. Max has no interest in seeing flippy shit and all that kind of stuff. But the people that he's the most interested in right now are Braun Breaker and Obafemi and Trick Williams and these guys that have something to them, that have a little edge.
They all have a high impact style.
Right.
Yeah, they have an edge and they have a high impact style. Once they develop their personality and they're put in the proper situations where they don't have to, no offense to anybody in the chat, they don't have to deal with somebody like Danhausen. Like, don't even put him on the radar. Don't put him like, there's got to be just, are we ever going to see Brock Lesnar and Danhausen? Hell to the F no. So we shouldn't see it with Obafemi and a few other people. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just giving Danhausen as an example, but don't put them in these fucking silly situations.
Yeah, the only young person they put into those situations is Dom, but that's Dom's way. You know what I mean? Like Dom's in that world, right? Like, and also I think there's a little bit of an exception with the Dom stuff because it got him with the Knicks. You know, like now he's going to be played on Sports Center for the next 3 weeks. It's going to be so more people will know Dominic Mysterio. If he wasn't in with Danhausen, he was basically feuding with the Knicks. But yeah, they're not. I mean, it is a good move that like the people they're putting with Danhausen. It's very telling because it's The Miz and it's Kit Wilson and it's Zack Ryder. You know, and those are the people that typically are in his world, and that's who should be
right.
That's who he should be dealing with. I'm sorry, I love The Miz too, guys, but
yeah,
he's 47.
He serves a purpose. He knows his purpose.
Right, he's there to do what he's doing. So, all right, do we want to go straight into tag team now? Is that where we are? We have to.
Hell yeah.
So we last week. Do you want to let me get started? You can catch people up real quick here on what this is while I do this. I'll pause it. There we go. And I will get
watching the rest of tag team, y'all. I'm excited. We're gonna have some fun on this one.
So what is tag team for those who maybe weren't with us last week?
Okay. So Jesse the Body Ventura and Roddy Piper star in this action-packed, thrilling episode in which they play two black, what was it? I said blackballed.
Yeah.
Black and bald wrestlers. But two blacklisted wrestlers who refused to go down in a fight. They were booted out of the industry.
Because wrestling is real in this world. Wrestling is real in this world.
In Earth 617, wrestling is real out here. And so Roddy Piper and Ventura, struggling to find a gig, happen upon a robbery taking place in a grocery store. You know how this goes, folks. It's 80s television.
Yeah, and then
they save the day.
And then the police officer goes, "Man, it'd be great if we had you on the force." And then you can see it. This is right what happens right here, actually. So,
but you get Rodney King.
Huh? That's the look they gave each other when he said that they should be on the force. And
a great idea. Now for a Tide commercial.
Oh. And straight to the force. Yeah. That's how
nice.
It doesn't take long, guys.
Oh no. 3 weeks you're in.
Certain individuals in this class have been pre-selected for non-uniform and undercover assignments, should they graduate. But don't let the long hair and the beard lead you. Take a look at the person next to you. One of you will not be here by the time this class graduates.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
By the end of the week.
That's a good.
And you know why?
I guess if you say it many times, it becomes a good joke. That's what they said on set. Like, that's a good joke.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
We'll use it.
Or the iconoclast. It's my job to weed out all such individuals. All right, let's fall out and stretch.
Get out of here, awful. You heard
her. Yeah, beat it.
Hey-o!
Wait, don't tell. The circus is in town, right?
Yeah, and I'm the human cannonball, can't you tell? You clowns don't really think you're gonna make it here, do you? We're gonna.
What is it? What? How does that even make sense?
Tyler's got balls of steel.
Yeah, then these two big guys, and you're short little Tyler there, and you go up to him and you're like, "Hey, bitch, what do you think you're doing here? Think you're tough enough?"
You're to do the work. You're serious?
Look at you two agates.
But if this is some kind of spandex wrestler, adolescent hormone-driven fantasy goof that wastes my time, I'll dropkick the pair of you right out of the ring. Concrete floor.
Oh, dropkick.
Wrestling, you see. So they're going to be undercover too. I think we talked over that part. So wait, that's it?
Slow down. This isn't the Olympics, you know.
That's right. 4 days later.
They're just cops now.
2 sheriffs.
Who is this lady? Why does she have 12 dogs?
Sergeant Youngblood. And
that's how it works, folks.
yeah.
They sent him out. They said, "Go get us some black people. Have fun." Because it was the 90s, you see.
The beginning of the 90s.
Yes. What is this side plot? What are we watching here?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's missing a dog.
Okay.
We are not going for a ride.
Is she going to get...
Now, what are you doing? You are bad.
Hey there.
Relax, put the gun away.
Can't tell you how many times, man.
You go to your car.
Chasing one of my 12 dogs.
One gets away. And the mafioso shows up.
Real
happens all the time.
Fight for the... Doesn't that sound like the beginning of the Real American?
What, the tire screeching?
Yeah. No, the ominous music in the background.
Oh yeah, the beginning of the song.
What the fuck, Johnny?
Hey, Bully, did you fart or something?
Oh
wow.
Shit.
Just made short work of them. He must have gave them clotheslines.
Day 2.
Looks pretty high to me.
Now, all cadets must complete the obstacle course.
I don't think that's Ali Sheedy.
All cadets must finish in the designated time. All cadets, go.
Okay. Are they doing good or bad? What are we supposed to think here?
Who knows? Everybody's doing better than them.
They seem to just kind of be keeping up with now, no, they're ahead of people. They're not, so I can't tell.
Recruit Brenda Sanders is kicking their ass.
This appears to be a story about 2 very, very average police officers. Right?
Yeah, they're not kicking anybody's ass.
Oh,
there's 2 people ahead of them.
Oh, see what he did? Ha ha ha! Woo! He goes, "What's he talk about, Willis?" Because it's the 90s.
God damn it, this.
They all had to have catchphrases. Urkel had a catchphrase.
What was his?
I don't know.
You just got pinned, my homie. Now that's what I call a count out.
This ain't your rope. That's what he says every time.
Yeah.
They just put him in different situations. If this had been picked up, that's what would have happened. Tyler would have easily become their little buddy sidekick.
Let me tell you about this world, man. It's no DQ out here.
Ah!
Oh, fuck.
You just got tag teamed.
So well. Yeah.
Why was he?
Don't you worry.
Why was he bullying the wrestlers? I don't
Who
understand
knows?
this world where wrestlers are getting bullied.
Be nice if he hits the target.
Young blood, we are not here to socialize. Fire your weapon.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he can shoot. Kinda.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
Navy SEAL team.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he had to throw that in there.
Yeah, he had to throw it in there. Yep.
Make sure I'm a Navy SEAL. When I'm cast, you just give me the Navy SEAL moniker.
Do you recognize any of them?
Take your time. We can't afford any mistakes here.
Those were the men in the garage.
Which ones, ma'am?
Number 3.
Nobody matched back in the 90s. Nobody had a matching pair of shit.
They want me to turn it up. We'll turn it up a little bit here for you.
Okay,
guys.
sorry.
No. That's fine. Last week they were saying it was too low, or too loud, so I wanted to keep it down this week.
Well, then who's going to protect me? The police?
Now, don't you worry about a thing, Miss Valentine. We're putting the best men possible on this.
Yeah, us.
So who is she gonna bone?
Neither one of them.
But I mean, you know that like
guy.
if the show would have gotten picked up, she was the love interest, right? So is it for
for Roddy
Jesse?
Piper?
It's for Roddy Piper.
Yeah, for Piper.
Okay. That's what I was. So you think they would? So now I'm just fantasy booking as if the show kept going. Like, do you think eventually Jesse would get a significant other? They'd have two dueling
I'm not going to make it to the academy.
ladies, or
You just got to relax.
maybe another tag team.
Fine.
Yeah,
sure.
She gets kidnapped by the Mexican cartel.
Damn it!
They go down to Mexico, right?
Right.
Then they meet up with a Mexican federal unit played by Tito Santana and Rick Martel, Strike Force.
Okay.
And then they go out on a spree to look for this woman who's been kidnapped by
Who are the biggest wrestlers to ever get
Mr. Fuji.
Wait, stop.
7'4", Shoei Baba 7'2".
Heaviest.
Haystack Calhoun 608.
Most popular wrestlers today.
Hulkster, Ultimate Warrior, Jake the Snake. Why? What's the point, man?
Procedural and arson is suspected.
Notified.
You mean to tell me Vince McMahon had nothing to do with this
Yeah.
production?
Services reports too.
Fuck all
Central
that.
Administration. So what?
So you're gonna do just fine, Bal.
You can remember wrestling stats, so why can't you remember cop stats? Duh. The logic, it's valid. It makes sense. Where's Tyler? Did we get Tyler up? Oh, is he quitting? Oh no, that's
Fucking
not
Tyler quit.
That's not Tyler.
Does everybody look like Tyler to you?
It was the back of a head.
Fucker.
Give me a break. Oh, there's Tyler. He's in the corner there. Ha! I got it.
How long are these sessions?
Time is up.
1 hour a day.
They went to boot camp. Yeah, they had 2 days of boot camp and a test, and now they're police officers.
Give me a fucking break.
That was it. That's the entire police academy.
You know where I think they fucked up on this show?
Where?
Already. They should have had them go through the gamut of police training and all the other shit. It's like they speed ran through it in order to keep the plot going.
You surprised me.
Yeah, this shouldn't be an act. This should be an episode, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh shit. Yo,
Did you sew that, ma'am? Did you make these uniforms?
Word on the street is that they have a witness.
So
You didn't.
Dog walk.
Go ahead.
we missed the joke earlier where obviously she would date both of them because they're a tag team.
Put the word
They
out.
do everything together. They live together. They work together. They love together. They just got a job too. It's just like, here you go, we're done.
Of course.
You got it.
Here you go.
What do you think?
You guys are white.
McDonald?
You get. You get
Meanwhile, they're gonna walk past Tyler holding the mop.
I was top of the class before you showed up.
Yep. Shit. I'm a curtain jerker now.
I thought they were becoming undercover police officers.
Business must be good.
Looks like we started recruiting from clown camp.
All rookies look like that.
fellas look
Jesus,
swell.
why is it just like everyone is so insulting to these giant men who decided to grace their
because they're police.
Grace their force by becoming police officers for them, and all of them are like clowns, jerks.
Right, yeah. So you saved a lady.
Promotions came out yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, now she's your boss.
I am Captain Kessler, your new watch commander. First order of business.
Course.
Witness protection. Hatch, Harrigan, take young Bud McDonald with you.
She looks a lot like Angie Harmon.
She does.
Law and Order.
You gotta be kidding.
Maybe
Just
it's
with a
mom.
shitty 80s hairstyle.
Oh, you'll be guaranteeing this information with your life. Stay in touch.
Oh, he's a tough guy.
I can tell.
1110
He's
Ridgewood.
a bad guy.
That's where the cops have her. I'm sure
He
you
hung
know
up
what to do.
without saying goodbye.
Don't worry, Mr. Riker.
I wish they used more wrestlers. That's what they should have done with this. They should have had Jesse.
I thought that was Dan Severn for a moment.
I met Dan Severn before. He really did the mustache thing. He made that his gimmick for a while.
Just kick-ass mustache, man. What can you say?
Jesse's got to wear those jackets and everything, man.
Oh yeah.
Is Piper going to come out with a kilt?
I got this jacket from a Native American.
Just checking things out again.
Did I tell you I was a Navy SEAL?
No. You see me reading the paper, keep it a low profile.
Oh, you never believe
Hogan ratted me out.
Checking the closets for bad guys. Oh, yeah. Now, if I was going to break in...
First day on the job.
With the broom.
We're gonna go stake people out. You're working.
Now, that's rich. And you up to sports? Yeah. I want to check out what the fish are doing.
You read the rule book, right?
They're clowns. They're from the circus. Everyone made fun of them for their long tenure in the 3-day police academy. They were jokes. Even they got made fun of the second they walked in the police station. Right?
Yeah.
Their first assignment is going undercover and doing a stakeout on murderers.
The biggest cartel in town.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're protecting her. Okay, they're protecting
They had
her.
to explain it like, listen, as soon as you get on the force, you'll be main eventing.
It does kind of look like Ali Sheedy. A little bit. Make Ali Sheedy blonde. I could see it. Oh, here. Oh, we're going to get a fight. I think we're getting a fight.
Oh, yeah. The stories that Brown Van could tell. And that station wagon.
Hey, man, I have this idea. We should get broads and put them in the back. And we
You sure
film
about
it.
this address, Mr. Riker? I mean, it doesn't look like much.
I don't know what we'll call it yet. But,
Maybe you'd rather spend the
tag
next 15
team,
years
something
in
like that. We'll figure it out.
It cost me 10 grand to be sure. Now get off the phone and do your job.
That was $1 million back then.
Yeah, I was going to say 10 grand. Wow. Pretty sure Jake lost that on a
yeah. Baccarat table.
On a draft
Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The short answer is we're not sure where we belong. So we figured we'd give this a try.
If you don't know, Jake's rich. I want to make that. I want everyone to think Jake's rich. That's my thing.
I mean, it is for me. You know what I do sometimes? I'll go down to the city pound. And
Is she
I'll
like
buy a
13?
dog that nobody wants. Now, I can't afford to keep it, but I'll take it around with me for a few days, and I'll tell each of my customers that this dog chose their dog as a new friend.
The whole season was going to be them
Maybe
cock
it's
blocking
okay.
each other.
One little dog gets a new friend, and the other dog gets a home.
Until the season finale when they realize that they're a team. And they should
McDonald's going to walk out the room. I don't think you should really date him. Got bad breath.
Everybody can be scared.
Hey, you know,
Even we are sometimes.
that guy over there won't stop talking about the Navy SEALs all the time.
You really want to hear that in bed?
I heard he had a small wiener.
He's gay.
This dog walker lives in like what would today at least be like a $5,000 a month apartment.
Yeah. It's a $35,000 home back then.
It's the mailman! Get him!
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Gotta watch out for that guy. He does a savant kick.
Where are you going?
He does it twice.
I was talking about my puppies. Get back here.
Oh, they did a double clothesline.
Why does Roddy Piper looks like he's like a middle-aged housewife with the sweater is going off his shoulders?
Right.
Looks like Patricia Eaton from Home Improvement.
Bra strap showing.
Yeah. He's got bangs. What? Is that Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds?
No. He'd be easily recognizable.
Seriously, what is with the low-cut top on Roddy Piper? This is weird.
The AJ Styles. Oh.
Hey, you know, the world's flat, you know. I love this show so much. What was their finishing move, did they say?
I think it was the double lariat.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
How cool would it be if it would have been the Doomsday device? Roddy Piper comes off the roof.
What is going on here?
They're running.
So she got so she escaped off the roof, and then they followed her off the roof. Roddy Piper's not going off the roof. Right? Oh, I'm not doing that, brother. All those.
Why do you have a different hairstyle now?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Till 3 o'clock to produce a witness.
You gotta spruce me up every scene.
Is Piper cuffed? Did they bring him in?
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
Got to arrest.
Did these two back you properly?
Yeah. I guess.
Did they or didn't they? Truthfully,
a man died.
I don't know.
What are we doing here?
All I can say is my
Your partner is dead,
and our witness got away. Now, I'm not a bad guy. I don't want
yes,
to
you
point
are.
a finger and nail
You're a terrible, terrible man.
Captain, we did our job right.
Maybe you did. I just can't
She have a
afford to be wrong
mustache.
again. Harrigan, it's yours. Anybody you want to turn this town upside down. Find her.
A little bit.
This is not the kind of first day cops dream about. For your own good, and to cover my butt, you're both on suspension pending the outcome of all this.
Oh my God.
Well, that's what happens when you know, only make guys go through training camp
Bedroom
for 3
windows.
days.
Yeah, if I had that too.
And immediately put them on your top witness. You're like, yeah. That might happen, lady. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's a Miranda right?
Yeah. Also, one of them's wearing a blouse. The other one,
yeah.
The other one looks like he's from Poison.
Something between this and
You're gonna play.
Maybe we could be ranch hands. What are you talking about? Rita's out there somewhere. She's scared and somebody's trying to kill her.
Because they are trying to kill her. And they got away because you were too busy, like, doing wrestling poses and
I really like this
double.
job. It's really starting to feel like we're fitting in. Felt good.
A man died under your watch.
They don't care.
That's it. No, really, the ranch hand thing's really a lame idea. No.
My dad was a police officer. His partner died. He wasn't like in the locker room like, oh, shucks, man, I got suspended today. Like, no, it was a big deal. You go through, like, you have to go to, like, psychologists or psychiatrists and stuff like that. You don't just move on.
You made the front page.
Yeah.
This your car?
Taylor.
Earth
Tyler.
617.
Tyler's my boy.
Why do undercover cars look more like cop cars than cop cars?
I deliver it downtown at 4.
Perfect. That's just where we're going.
You know, he doesn't have a siren. He just sticks his head out the window and goes, wee, wee, wee. Because he's the guy from
Jesus Christ.
Talking
Talking about a joke from the 90s.
Don't hit me everything. Just don't hit him. Relax, Tyler.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Watch Police Academy. That's all I'm saying.
The first one.
You messed up the deputy chief's car.
Oh, come on. You didn't like Mission to Moscow?
We're on suspension. We're not even cops right now.
Never even heard of that shit. What was that? Police Academy 8?
I think so, actually. Yeah, I was about to say.
Holy shit, look at that.
Strict dereliction of his duty. If I hit anything, it's going to look really bad on your record.
Look out, look out, look out. There's a car coming. Watch the other one. You guys.
There was a green light. You were fine.
Hang on. I'll park it.
Oh, good one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is this Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Is that what we're Did it change to that all of a sudden?
Same set.
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry I ran out on you guys like that. I guess I panicked.
We understand.
I would hope. she was getting chased by murderers.
All she wanted to do was go and pet her dog.
No place to live?
You could take them.
Yeah. I've been thinking we need a dog. Especially a brown dog. There's people waiting for you downtown.
Come on, you guys. It doesn't really matter.
They are cock blocking each other. You're absolutely right. Awful.
Will you guys go with me?
You bet. We've got to be there in 12 minutes. It's important, Rita.
Okay.
She likes Roddy because he didn't mention it in the schedule. Ventura was just like, we got to be there in 12 minutes.
Rita, this is Tyler.
She's like, ugh.
I don't really like Indians.
Too many cops.
Piper was all simped out. He was just like, sure. I could do it.
Oh my God, I love your blouse.
Keep everybody off guard and go right in through the
Yeah, really.
Can I wear it?
See, he's already. We called it. We called the Tyler thing, man. He's already there. He's already the sassy sidekick guy.
What were we gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say neighbor, but it doesn't make sense. So.
Come on, they'll be looking for us.
How long have you guys said you've been cops?
Well, actually, this is our first case.
Very funny.
Yeah, good point, lady.
Get him.
You're not wrong. They have no business being on this case. Wait, the fight that we watched on Toonie Talk Wrestling is the end of the show?
Not a good sign. Let's go.
We'll find out, won't we? Oh, they went to the men's stall.
I want to find out what Tyler did after this. What do you think it was?
His IMDb?
Yeah, let's pull up Tyler's IMDb.
He's a cameraman for Tyler Perry Studios. You know what I mean? He'll be a gaffer. He later became a key grip.
Awful. Let's do commentary.
What's that?
Do commentary for this.
All right. This is Oddball. Oh, there's that savant kick. Deadly savant kick. Big headbutt by Youngblood. Youngblood smashing the man's head into some... Oh. But of course... Here comes Winston. Thrown into the wall. Oh, what was that? Sand in the eyes. Sand in the eyes. And Missy knows it. Oh, he's got a foreign object. Otherwise known as a steel pipe. He's fixing to use it.
Oh, shit.
A McDonald. Working his way back to his tag team partner who's in big trouble. Oh, I can't call this shit. I was going to call it an arm drag.
Have you ever watched? Did you ever watch
Bar
Scrubs?
drag?
Did you ever watch Scrubs?
Yes, I have.
Do you remember Hooch? The black doctor who they always acted like was a psychopath and would kill people.
Okay, that's him.
That's him.
Oh wow, he found work.
He did.
Oh my God, he needs tagged.
I love this part.
I'll take that. Like, oh no, you got to flip, buddy, in order to alleviate the pain in your shoulders.
He was also in Living Single, by the way.
Oh, I figured that. Not Martin?
No, not Martin.
Damn.
You know, Living Single. You ever hear the theory about how Friends was a ripoff of Living Single?
Yes.
They thought that Living Single was a hit show, but they wanted to do it with white people so it could be a really hit show, and they did Friends.
Yeah.
Come on, we
I believe it. I believe it. I watched Living Single.
I believe it too.
I believe it 100%. Yeah, you're the cop, asshole.
Do something. Yeah, really. Fucking hell, Tyler.
Timu Robert De Niro there. He looks so angry. Look at him. Look how angry. Asian Robert De Niro is.
She's our detail.
Are you all talking to me?
Saxophone. Okay, let's see how this ends. Let's see how they end this. We have a minute left.
Tag team will continue in a moment.
Okay. Of course, this is how they end it.
Rick, you want to get that?
Got to get the beef shots in.
Oh.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Well.
I'm doing just fine.
I can
Now,
see your
Billy,
penis.
a
I can
deal
see
deal.
Eyes up here, lady.
What's up?
So you guys just walk around like that? Just you're hanging out. There's no one else there. Oh look, it's a plaid towel. It's a plaid towel. You get it?
You know he's gonna need a name.
I think he's already got one.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's his kilt. That's his kilt now. It's the towel.
Oh God.
Oh, look at him. Look at him go. And tag team.
Holy shit. Robert McCullough and Bruce Allen, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Okay,
you really should.
Before we go here, let's get a legitimate review from Awful Wrestling on what we just watched. In context, not 19. This is 1990. You just turned that off your TV. What are you thinking?
That there won't be a second episode. I mean, it's just that simple. Like if I had put money into this thing, and I didn't, if I would have put money into this thing and I saw that output, I would have been pissed. Absolutely just like, wait a second. This whole first episode, we should get to know these guys. This is proper writing. Get to know these guys. First half hour. Don't even do that wrestling match. Do after the wrestling match. You don't. Okay, if you want to put the 5 minutes in there of wrestling or whatever, and then them getting blacklisted, like this has this has the makings of a show.
I'm with you. I think if you would have done the pilot episode, just the cop stuff, right? You start the
cop stuff
for the pilot, for what you give the network, right? And then if it gets picked up, then you can have episode 1 is the wrestling, episode 2 is basic training, and then we get to the you can build to it once you know you're going to be there. But show me the meat and potatoes. Show me because the rest of
them go through bigger adversity.
Yeah.
They didn't go through any adversity.
There would never be any wrestling on the show again, but they spent an entire act on wrestling. And I get why you need that, but if it's a pilot's meant to sell the network, not to sell the people at home. So don't give them
this thing should have ended. This thing should have ended on a cliffhanger. Will they pass, Police Academy?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to speed run through the whole goddamn thing, at least put something in there where it's going to be like, okay, I got to see next episode. And Will they make it or not?
Yeah, I know it sounds silly, but I don't care about anyone on this show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I even on the worst shows, you can usually find somebody that's kind of like, okay, yeah, I like that Tyler. You know what I mean? But we just had none of that on this. It was all kind of very unlikable people.
Right.
They made the blonde extra real ditzy for some reason. Like usually the female lead, oh, you know what? The lady cop was going to get with Jesse, right? That's where it was going to end up.
Probably, yeah.
The
probably.
chief ends up with Jesse, and the blonde ends up with Roddy, and that's yeah.
For all that, we're going under the assumption that we know who these people are. They didn't really put a fair amount of stock into getting us to care about if Ventura and the policewoman, look at us talking like Siskel and Ebert out here. Yeah, they didn't put a lot of effort into making we all know it's a goddamn pilot, but we're just kind of fantasy booking how to make this thing better. We didn't really care about the actors. Their whole motivation was to try to make money, and they robbed one bank. Like maybe they shouldn't have been on the force. Maybe they should have been narcs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they should have been like Batman type characters, vigilante type characters.
It seems silly that we're like critiquing it like this, but in concept, when you break this concept down and look at when it was released, this should have been a home run. This should have been. I mean, it should not. I'm not saying this exact.
Why do you think it should have been a home run?
The concept, like taking it had nothing in it that would keep kids from watching it, right? The idea that like, hey, these Jesse Ventura. When I heard about it when I was a kid, I was like, what the fuck, really? You know, like we're Jesse Ventura, Roddy Piper, or cops.
Right.
Put that in my veins. I need this now. You know, like I was all about it. But it's like it should have been. It easily could have been at the same level as like a Hercules, or like one of those syndicated 1 hour long shows that are on after you get out off school or whatever. That's where it should have been. But you're right in the sense that it was just bad. Like there was nothing redeeming about it. There were outside the concept. It's like they had a concept and then didn't even try with the show, like they thought the concept was enough. And
yeah, they were probably rushed. There's so many, it's those types of stories that make you go, wow, that's incredible. Like how that was even made. You know what I mean? Like I think of I think I was telling you a couple days ago, like I saw this ALF documentary, and it was just like this whole production of ALF was just like a major nightmare for these actors and actresses that had to work on the set.
Yeah. Not
only for them, the entire crew. Like they had to refer to this fucking puppet, not as a puppet, but as ALF. That was in their contract.
The show killed Willie. The dad ended up dying because of a drug addiction that he got because of the show.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's the puppet would just say like the N-word all the time, and like
I showed you guys a picture of the ALF cartoon in which there's a fish in the fish bowl, and ALF is supposedly playing. This is all real. I'm not lying to you. It's ALF. It's playing a saxophone right next to this fish bowl. The fish has got big red lips and is brown, and it's got gills that would mimic dreadlocks.
Yeah.
And so it's just, and the eyes are bulging and huge and all that. And it's just like, whoa, wait a second. How'd that make it on the Saturday night or Saturday morning cartoons?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
the creator of ALF is an awful, awful man. And I'm sure, did you see in the video about the traps and stuff like that? The whole Davey Boy
people
Smith
falling in the
situation? Yeah. Everyone knows about Davey Boy Smith tripping over the trap door. Well, that was the entirety of the making of ALF, by the way. That's all that happened all the time. People got injured every day.
They said it would take 2 or 3 days to film an episode, whereas the average like show would be done in maybe like a day or two. But because they had to like open these trap doors so that the puppet can be made to look like he's actually walking across the set, these actors would fall into these fucking pits while they were doing their lines or rehearsing a scene or whatever. Like they wouldn't get seriously injured, but they would be like, it'd be like, what the fuck is this? What kind of working condition is this? And we can't call this thing a puppet. Like the main character, an old white guy, what was his name again there?
Willie.
Willie. Okay, I can't. Max.
His real name. Yeah.
Yeah, his real. Well, anyway, this guy went crazy because he had to refer to this hand as Alf.
He was a Shakespearean,
and he had to work next to this.
Yeah, he was a Shakespearean actor. He like went to Juilliard or something, and he comes out and has to work with a puppet that he has to refer to by Alf. You know,
like I loved Alf too, man. I used to watch the show, but holy shit, it was a nightmare production. It was production hell, as they say. Like, this man really thought he actually wanted the world to think that Alf was a real alien come to Earth and entertain people all across the globe. That was this man's vision.
The ending of Alf traumatized me, I think. Do you know what happened at the end of Alf?
Doesn't he get kidnapped by the government?
Yeah. And that's the end. It just ended. I'm
right, because there was supposed to be a spinoff in which Alf was actually, it was almost like supposed to be.
Well, there
like
was supposed to be another season.
Thing.
It was supposed to be another season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine being 8. Okay, like I was, you know, you're like, oh, cool, the last episode of Alf. I'm so excited. I love Alf. He did the thing. He eats cats. Yay! And then it's like, oh, and then the government got him and probably dissected him and killed him, and that's what happened. The end. Like, right. You know, and then like years later they brought it back. They had Project Alf. I remember that. And by then I was 13, so I didn't give a shit anymore. But yeah, no, Alf.
But their Alf cartoon slipped in a lot of. Well, I can't say a lot, but that particular instance, it was just like, oh shit, because they showed a clip of it during the documentary. They, funnily enough, did not make mention of it at all during the commentary, but I noticed it, and I had to share it with Dis and Jake. I was like, oh shit, look at this shit, crazy. Anyway, I
think that's about it.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun show.
Kind of a fun show. Listen, we're not gonna. I told you already. God damn it, I'm not gonna be false pretenses or pretend. Like, listen, I apologize once again for having Antimark go on for as long as he did. I actually wanted him on for maybe like 15 minutes. We had a little video we wanted to queue up, get his thoughts, and move along with the show.
Unfortunately, the opportunity, did we?
yeah, and that's my fault. That's on me, because I know how to harness people in, and then I didn't for some stupid ass reason. But anyway, yeah, I apologize for that. And also, I enjoyed the ending of the show, and I enjoyed the support that we got throughout. You know, I have no real issues with anybody leaving. That's your prerogative. Some things, and that's again a great indicator of changes that we may need to make.
Mm-hmm.
You've told me by leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And so I'm going to take that on the chin, and I'm going to learn from that. Hopefully you'll see the difference next week and so forth. Maybe.
Well, one thing you will see the difference in is in a few weeks, because Toonie Talk Wrestling is ending the first Tuesday.
I know.
August.
Can we talk about it?
We can talk about it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm going to miss the hell out of it.
Yeah,
I am. But again, what I was thinking about doing is I was like, maybe we should really like do a compilation video of some funny moments and all that, but that would take forever. And it's it was a good run.
Here's what I'll say, guys. If there you guys know my email. It's on if you go over to the Toonie Talk channel, it's in the description for every show. ToonieDis@gmail.com. If you have any moments or anything that you want us to revisit, send it. You don't even have to send me a clip. Send me, what it is, and we might take a look.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Yeah, maybe we'll try to take a look at some of those. We got some stuff planned. I think it feels right. It feels. I think my analogy, while not in the best of taste on Tuesday, and I heard that from a couple people. I think it kind of summed it up, which is like, as much as we love doing Toonie Talk Wrestling, as much as we love the audience and the format and the channel and everything like that, we didn't really get into this part, which is there are things that we can't. If that channel gets in trouble, then Marv's other channel gets in trouble. So that means that we have to really, like I said, if we're on this channel, Awful is willing to take a little bit more risks. Awful's willing to see how far he can. There's some things we obviously can't do, and we know it, like the Benoit segment earlier. But you know, if we're all on this channel, we're all taking the same risk, and we're all risking it together. With Marv's channel, there's a whole other side of it that has nothing to do with us, that if we mess up, it can affect that. So I don't want, I've been thinking about that for a while.
Well, I think we've done very well. We've never gotten in trouble,
right?
For the brand that we've got.
Right. I've been playing it very, very safe. But and like I said, I've never gotten any restrictions from Marv. At least nothing that I didn't agree with. There were a couple things that he was like, I don't think we should talk about this. I'm like, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't talk about that. But I've never had Marv come and be like, no, we can't do that. No, you can't do that. I need you to stop doing this. Nothing like that. But you know, your mind opens up a little bit. And even if we don't take risks, I think the part of your brain that gets activated when you take,
we took a risk tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Message heard, folks. Thank you.
But when you take that filter off, when you take that idea of like the limits off and you just are creative, you end up coming up with things more creative, even if they're not risky. So I just think that as a whole, having something that is ours, that is fully under our control is the right way to go at this point. And it is sad that Marv doesn't do wrestling anymore, but I wouldn't want to force a man to watch something that he didn't love anymore, you know? And
well, I think what she's trying to say is like, why are we still involved? You know what I mean? Like, why are we still a part of the supposed wrestling community?
Me and you?
For one, yeah, I guess. Yes.
Who said that?
In so many words. No, she's not saying that. I'm saying that, but she's alluding to the fact that, you know, there's nothing against me or you. You know, we both have and the reason why I think we're staying, and I think we still I still enjoy professional wrestling. Yeah, I'm able to get by watching older stuff, and when I say older stuff, I'm talking about like stuff from not only 30 years ago, but from 2-3 years ago.
Well, not only that, but you enjoy. There was a time when I enjoyed wrestling on your level, and I could have still talked about it because you enjoy engaging with wrestling. It may not even be that you enjoy sitting down and watching wrestling. You enjoy following wrestling. You enjoy being in the news, you're like reading the news and understanding what's going on and why and the backstage stuff. And like you're in the ecosystem, right? And it doesn't. But Marv didn't even want that. Marv was burnt out by that. Like, you have to realize too, when his Jericho thing took off, he was getting threats. There was all kinds of shit going on there, and so he had to deal with a little bit more than we have. Well, maybe not Awful. Awful's had to deal with a lot, but definitely more than me. And you know, I can see where if you don't love the product or engaging with the community, then all you have is the people who listen to the show. And luckily for Marv, most of you guys followed him on to what he did next. So he still has that, right? So there was really nothing besides us, and we still talk to Marv. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm looking forward to whatever comes next. We haven't really nailed a name down yet, but we have a theme, you know, we're kind of in that ballpark. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. And hopefully we will be able to start new traditions and inside jokes and that kind of stuff that we will have some rando on Twitter complain about for 3 posts.
May I also interrupt? Yeah, true. I'm going to also interrupt and say, like, stick around because we're going to be playing first name, last name, or excuse me, first letter, last letter.
Oh, we're doing that? Okay. And then,
of course, it's now a staple of every show.
I'll do on every show, both shows.
Well, excuse me. Every This Is Awful show.
Well, we did it on the last Toonie Talk too. So
yeah, that was just to play around with it.
What was I going to say? Oh, also, yeah, check out Jake tomorrow night. They're having fun over there they're getting good numbers over on Sundays.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, go check out old Jake. He's still gonna be with us. That's why I was bringing him up. He is coming with us on the new show too. So it'll basically be the same show that you hear now, just with a little wilder, a little crazier, you know. And the same song. But yeah, let's play. You want to play? Oh, and Toonie talked. You know when that is, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We might be ending soon, but we're not ended yet. We're gonna be there. And I already have the eBay game set up. So that'll be fun. Those are always interesting. So yeah, awful. Let's go. You have a timer?
I don't have a timer, but I'll count down. You know
Okay.
how I do.
Okay.
Are you ready? Take a deep breath.
I'm never ready for this.
All right, go into your encyclopedic memory of professional wrestling.
I told you I was drinking pot tonight. So. is that what you
Oh,
say?
that's right.
Do you say drinking pot? Is that what you say? Is that how you say
That's
that?
exact. Yeah, I guess so. How you describe it.
I sound so old and white when I say that.
Well,
were you drinking the pot?
It's thick.
Okay, let's see how I can do. Come on.
It's kicked in.
Maybe I'll be better. Maybe I'll be better. Let's go.
All right. Let's start here. Bruno Sammartino.
Oh, Otis.
Oh. Santana.
So Tito Santana. Okay. Albert.
Test.
How can I not think of T right now? The Boogeyman.
Nikolai Volkov.
F. Fifi. I use it every time.
Mm-hmm.
10, 9.
Iron Sheik.
Okay. K.
K.
Koloff.
Okay. Well, that's dried up.
7, 9, 8. Our music ended.
Oh,
it straight up ended. 6, 5.
Fernandez.
Z. Z-Man.
Yep. Okay. Nancy Benoit.
Oh. Trish Stratus.
Come on now.
S.
Okay. Sammy Guevara.
A or an E?
A.
A? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Aries. Jewish Austin Aries. I'm better when I'm high.
Steve Regal. L.
Lance Storm.
M. Maven. M.
Nydia. A.
Asuka. A.
Oh, wait. Oh.
10, 9, 8, 7.
I mean, I'll say Alexa Bliss, but
okay.
That's not what I was. Okay, clarifying question. Clarifying question.
Sure.
Just because now it's interesting. What if I would have said A Train?
That would have worked.
But I already said Albert. But they were different.
Okay, yeah,
characters.
no, you can't. No, yeah, nope, can't do
So
it.
okay, that's why I got hung up on. I was like, they were different characters, but I don't know if I could. Okay, so but anyway, so I said Alexa Bliss.
Okay. S.
Mm-hmm.
Superstar Billy Graham.
M. Mike Mondo. O.
Omos. S.
When you said
S.
You make me so angry, awful.
9,
Psycho Sid.
7.
He spelled it with an S. Sid.
5. No, okay, Sid. I'll take Sid.
He spelled Psycho Sid with an S too, but I'll just go with Sid. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll go with Sid. D.
Yeah.
Dr. Death. H.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Why?
Because I love you. What?
Yuta.
Okay. Arn Anderson.
A.
Arn Anderson.
Nick Bockwinkel. L.
We said Lita. We said Lance Storm. Lance Hoyt.
T.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Taylor. R.
Roman Reigns. How could I not think of an R? Okay.
S. Solo Sikoa. A. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
AJ Styles.
1. S. Sami Zayn. N.
I said Nydia. I said Nikita Koloff. You said Nick Bockwinkel. Neidhart. Natty Neidhart.
Okay. T. Tatanka. A.
Damn, it's another A. Air Paris. S.
Savage. E.
E. Ernie Ladd. Big Cat. D.
Dark Order. R.
That's a group. It's
Demolition.
your game. It's your game. I guess I can't change it. R. Ravishing Rick Rude.
Okay. E. Eric Embry. Y.
Wow. A Y. Yoshitatsu. U.
Undertaker. R.
Damn it. Ryan Nemeth. H.
Hulk Hogan. N.
How do I not know more N's?
Clip that.
How?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I'm so high.
2.
I lost my.
1.
What am I thinking of?
And Awful takes this show.
I got better. I was sitting there when I got to end. I'm going through names, right? And I was going like, Nate? Is Nate a name? And I'm like, wait, who's named Nate? Is there a Nate Bockwinkel? And I go, no, that's Nick Bockwinkel. And I go, Rick. Is it Rick? And then I'm like, wait a second, I'm going for N's. And then
Yeah. I bet you are.
I was so far in the other direction. So,
well,
man,
there you go.
That was a good
win.
one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm proud. I should get high more often. So
incredible.
All right, that's it. That's the show. You got anything else, Awful?
Go in peace.
All right.
To love and serve the Lord.
Have an awful week. You didn't say it, so I'll say it.
Okay, there you go. Have an awful week.
There you go.
See you guys later. Bye.
Gravity and my missus tonight. 'Cause you know I'm going